Phew, barely made it. Oh, no!
Freeze! There's no escape!
Damn it, no ammo.
Stay there, I say! Surrender! This time luck isn't on your side!
Let's check it out.
Shit!
What the hell is that?
Oh crap!
You missed, motherfucker! What the fuck is going on?
Wow, this must be my lucky day. The link is in the description box.
And ayun, hello and welcome back to the official Filipino broadcast ng IEM Katowice 2023. Ako nga pala si Sneaky Frog, kasama ko si Suave of course. And ayun na nga, nandito na tayo sa ating second best of 3 of the day. And nandito na nga tayo sa ating Sprout versus EG matchup, if I am not mistaken. Two teams na naghahanap ng redemption dito sa ating Katowice stage. Of course, EG, medyo na-cut short yung kanilang run dito sa ating last tournament, dito nga sa ating group stage. And of course, Sprout looking to prove themselves, no, para makabalik dito sa ating big stage. And of course, a lot of pressure para dito sa ating Sprout squad, especially para sa kanilang IGL na si Refresh, na, you know, medyo matagal na rin siya nawala dito sa tier 1 scene natin. And he's trying to claw his way back, pero yun lang, medyo inaharangan siya ng mga EG players natin dito who have been somewhat inconsistent pagdating dito sa ating mga performances for the past few tournaments. So, you know, it's a lot of pag tinitignan ko kasi yung stats dito ng EG at Sproutman, daming pula, to say the least.
Daming pula nga, tinitingnan ko rin dito kanina, no? Mukhang at least on paper, no, medyo dominant yung Sprout as compared to EG, but pwede namang it could also be because sabi mo nga kanina, na-cut short din yung last stint nila in the last tournament that we actually saw them in, no? So mali ba natin, maybe there's a miracle, baka may milagrong lalabas dito, baka may tinatago silang lakas, papakita na rin dito sa Sprout. Kasi yun nga, no, tournament life is on the line in today's series for everyone that's going to be playing this. Again, second series, the second BO3 of the night for everyone that is watching.
Yep. And of course, just judging from the history, yung dalawang teams natin dito, I mean, EG, medyo susceptible pagdating sa ating choke. Of course, it's an NA team, man. So, sanay na tayo sa mga ganun na pangyayari dito sa kabila. Pero of course, you know, they have themselves, you know, a good stack of players dito nga sa ating side. Pinakamalaking problema nga lang, I mean, they can be wildly inconsistent talaga. And judging from, yun nga, the stats once again, EG, not many players above yung 1 rating natin dito sa ating HLTV. I think the only player actually that is above the 1 stat line para dito sa EG. I see Wiz, and even si Wiz, he has a huge question mark on his head kasi nga, you know, he has been up and down as of yung mga recent tournaments natin. But of course, para naman sa Sprout side, I wouldn't say this is 100% the stats na itatrust mo talaga, kasi yung kalaban na Sprout usually is yung mga, you know, mga tier 2 teams na masasabi natin dito. I think the strongest win nila as of reset actually is probably the Forte win, which is 7 weeks ago. Medyo matagal na rin. Pero losing to OG, of course, and it's kind of the same fashion dito rin sa Evil Geniuses, no? Nagkataon lang talaga na Sprout went all the way to overtime dito sa Inferno against OG. EG, of course, losing to Fnatic at the start of this.
Well, starting things off na nga, no, a lot of presence down here through mid. It looks like they're gonna be going in. Mabilis na push at hindi na matamaan ni Nielan. Abang medyo may depensa na nangyayari dito. May kaguluhan sa may 3v3 now. Konting antayin lang. Slow down tayo habang napaplant na po si Lonks. At ito na, post-plant situation. You're gonna have to wait for the retake to actually happen though. Good position here from Celo. Waiting for somebody to show his face in order to make sure that everyone else on the site is safe. Good angle. In here, 2v1. Celo is not able to convert. And they're running out of time, Sneaky.
No, wala lang ka na oras, but the defuse is already in. Walang hit dito si Kuya Breezy. Pero yun lang. Does get the kill, but does not get the dub para dito sa side ng EG and Sprout. They take first blood dito sa ating game. And of course, first map, if you guys can see, it is gonna be Ancient. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, EG does not pick this map at all, even judging from just pure memory galing dito sa side ng EG side natin. This is not one of their more comfortable maps, to say the least. So Sprout, of course, medyo pinapractice nila yung makalaso na maps natin kagaya nga ng Ancient. And it's just a really, really basic take dito sa mid side natin, transitioning papasok dito sa ating P side. I mean, walang way para mag-rotate yung EG dito ng maayos other than to try and get some mid control. Pero medyo mahirap na rin yun, especially when stuff like this happens.
Really unfortunate flash there, as it looks like Sprout wants his zone out the corners, slowly pushing out towards A. A lot of patience as well coming in from both teams. As Nilan, good spot. Trying to find something, but is not able to convert just yet, no? Dahan-dahan lang, no? Kahit nakuha mo yung unang pistol, that doesn't mean that you should go in with guns ablaze. Syempre, it's still tactical FPS, and of course, the word tactics is there, and that is very important. Wiz, good spot, but was not able to get it either. Refresh was just faster, my friend. 0-1 right now, and medyo mahirap talaga to, no? 2v5 for Sprout.
Numbers aren't adding up para dito sa side ng EG, and automatic is gonna get taken down dito rin sa may mid side natin. A force buy, not worth it para sa side nila dito. They only get Cicelo, but now no one else on the board. Not much loss para dito sa side ng Sprout, and I kind of like it, man. I mean, a lot of aggression dito sa may mid side natin, and of course, the classic refresh aggression na, we did not see dun sa kanilang last game against OG actually. And I think yung Inferno game dito na Sprout, actually, di natin nakita yung full potential of what the refresh entry is like. Pero yun nga, mukhang may inayos na dito yung Sprout. Maybe instead of itong si Siphon or si Stereo mag-entry para sa kanyang team. I mean, refresh, you have to teach your team how it's done as the IGL. Pero yun lang, naka-eco dito yung EG. Not much can be done, Siphon. Gonna pad some stats possibly dito sa labas ng ating A site.
Yeah, it looks like they do know that they are in a bad spot in terms of economy. Pero laban pa rin nila, no? Might as well go 5v1 instead of being 1v1, especially when you don't have very good guns at your disposal. Ito, Nilan all alone here in mid, trying to find, I don't know, some sort of exit frag right now. But there's no exit to be found if the bomb hasn't been planted just yet, no?
I mean, nothing realistically pwede mo magawa si Dialan dito. USP and the Dream No Armor to 450 in his pocket. So pagdating ng ating next round, it is gonna be a full buy para dito sa EG, and a well-needed one as well. And especially Ancient yung pinag-uusapan natin dito, city-sided map heavily. And EG, if they cannot capitalize dito sa ating first half, mukhang possibility of Sprout running over itong EG dito sa ating second half is actually pretty high. Nilan just gets shot in the head by Mr. Lonks. And Sprout, 3 rounds ago, this is the benefit of taking that pistol round, and not just that, winning the force buy right after. Sprout already almost halfway into an optimal scoreline dito sa Ancient side natin. Usually teams like to go for at least yung 10-5 na scoreline. It's kind of like how old nuke works. Instead na, it is a nuclear reactor, naging gubat bigla.
Naging gubat bigla na naging castle, kaibigan. Pero yun na nga, 0-3. Full buy finally coming in for EG, no? And like you said, the trouble here is whether or not they're gonna be able to convert it. But heavy presence here towards B. Good peaks here coming in from our attacking squad, but they're not able to get the right timing, Tamang pasensya lang. Molly, and now out Hex, is gonna be forced out of that corner. Very diligent, no? Hindi nila iniiwanan yung kahit anong corner dito. if it's not being shot at, we're gonna be throwing some nades in that direction. And it's a nice change of pace from Sprout, no? Medyo refreshing kasi nga nagsimula sila na napakabilis ng site take. But well, 1 minute on the clock, they're gonna have to do something at some point, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I like they're actually attacking multiple points of the map. Itong Sprout. Yeah, kaya, you know, some of the members dito sa ating A side are not incentivized to rotate yet. Papasok na ating B side. So, if papasok na sila dito, they only have to worry about 2 members here up until mag-rotate itong si Automatic. But Sprout is taking a bit too long dito sa kanilang execute. So, it's either gonna confuse itong EG, pero pag maayos na info itong EG, this could be very bad para sa Sprout. So, they need to execute right about now.
And like you said it, your words are magic, Mr. Sneaky Frog. Ayan na nga yung execute. They have full control, beautiful use of the smokes, and there goes Refresh along with a quick trade. The bomb has yet to go down, however, right now. So it's a 4v4. Face down, 10 seconds left, and it looks like EG might be able to convert this round if they are able to keep the bomb at bay. But now the bomb has been planted. It's a 3v2. Retake has yet to be in, man.
That is not a pretty round. Oh, that's... Oh, man. Grabe, ang hirap panoorin yun if you were a Sprout fan, to be fair. Even one of the members getting TK'd in this situation. But ayun lang, the risks are paying off para dito sa ating EG squad, throwing just bodies into the site. And it seems like, yun nga, nung nag-push dito si Automatic, nag-line up yung mga players natin dito, even got some free damage. Pero ayun lang, I think that should have been just a hold galing dito kay Stair, but I think they were kind of overthinking itong 2v3 situation natin. I think he could have just held the angle, maybe played off of yung low player nila dito sa site. And that could have been a more favorable situation para dito sa side the Sprout. But still, they still have plenty of money dito sa ating bangko para sa kanila dito. Even have an op para dito kay Zello. So, meron pa silang weapon advantage dito. It was pretty expensive para dito sa EG dito sa ating last round. I mean, despite the loss bonus, meron dalawang members na nakafamas dito and Wiz could not even get the op.
It's a little dangerous nga, no? They did get that round, but at the cost of a lot of money in the bank. So it's not far off, actually, na Sprout will be able to steal this round back. So they have to be careful, syempre. But little change of pace once again. No, I like what I'm seeing out of Sprout here is that they're not actually going for the same site over and over again here in the early game. So they're not able to give EG the information that they need so that they can actually, you know, get an idea of how they actually strategize to get into those sites. No? But this slow play and here Refresh actually in a good spot over here towards mid. Good lurk as a lot of presence is being made kanina. Pero now smokes are going to be coming out and it looks like they will be planning to go straight into the site any second now.
Bit of a passive defense galing dito sa side ng EG. I think they're just anticipating just a member dito na Sprout is going to push through the smoke and try and provide the space para sa kanyang team. And Hex is just going to be that guy to try and get the bomb planter. Pero yun lang, may malaking pillar na nakaharang dito sa ating site. But Wiz somehow gets the upper. That's an important player down. Pero nandito si Refresh sa mid. Does get it. So meron silang outside presence dito. But bawal sila maubos dito sa site, man.
Bawal nga, no. Ito na nga. Ang ganda na ng pwesto nila. They have the bomb down. They just need to hold on for dear life because they're being assailed from all corners. Lonks now left on site up against Wiz. It's a 2v1. The retake's gonna be coming in. Wiz with a kill, but he's out of time.
He thinks he's short. Ayun lang. Even Refresh getting the AWP and he needs to run as far away as he can dito sa jungle. Pero ayun lang. Inabutan ng isang bato from the side. Tinamaan sa likod ng ulo. And ayun lang. That is a tough one. A tough pill to swallow kung kayo yung EG dito kasi meron na kayong advantage at the start of the round. Pero all of a sudden, Lonks out of nowhere dito sa ating site. Swinging left, right, and center dito sa pillar natin. Even getting si Nealan full blind. That's just pure muscle memory. Ginawa niya dun at this point. Kind of a replay yung nangyari dito sa side ng Sprout. But one less TK this time, no?
One less TK, indeed. Sometimes you just have to believe in the art, tawag dyan, in the heart of the cards, no? Magtitiwala ka na lang kung saan ka titingin kasi sometimes, even though you don't have the information, you just have to decide. And ayun na nga, it did convert into another round, albeit an expensive one, no? Pero 1 to 4, masarap naman yung lead ng Sprout dito. That's 3 whole rounds in their pocket right now. And well, EG still has yet to have another answer since that last round na nakuha nila.
Yeah, nakikita ko talaga yung inexperience sa screen ko. Not gonna lie, galing dito sa side ng EG. I think, yeah, nahalata naman, Ancient is not really one of their best maps. And I mean, Sprout, this is one of the best map, if not their best map actually, dito sa ating buong Vito. I actually have no idea kung bakit EG would actually contest itong Ancient. I would rather them use the ban dito sa Ancient and at least try and challenge sa Vertigo, man. But just looking at yung mga win rate dito ng EG, their map pool is paano ba sabihin to sa Tagalog? In English, parang paddle, pare.
In English, my friend. Okay lang yan. Pwede na mag-English naman siguro. Pero ayan na nga, 2 quick kills now para sa Sprout. Full 5 squad now onto the site. It is now time for the retake to come in. Kasi yung problema ngayon, si Wits like yung may pera. Ay, yung may baril, no?
Yeah.
One
I think
soul
he just
rifle.
wants to get one rifle dito. Baka tutulungan niya ang kanyang teammate na si Automatic dito. Oh, or maybe exit frags. Pero what's the use of getting exit frags? Kung meron silang second exit dito, they can just go into your spawn and save the weapons that they have. But Wiz might have the op dito sa next round natin. That's good news para dito sa EG. Problem is, can he hit?
Can he
dito.
hit, man?
Can he hit? He did hit the scout shot kanina dito kay Jello. Pero, ayun nga, can he do it again dito sa ating half? Pero, at this point, man, even if Sprout loses lahat ng rounds natin dito sa half, I think this is gonna be an optimal half para sa side nila dito. And of course, the IEM tech, the game within the game, and the kabilang game natin, of course, Complexity, the other NA team up against Permita Esports, ang ating Tier 3 squad. I'm trying to see kung saan galing yung Permita squad natin. This is Nuke, by the way, and Complexity, pretty good on that map. So I would say, if I was a betting man, that would be a fair shot para dito sa Complexity to just to take that map in its entirely. Oh, Permita is a Polish team. Interesting. Okay.
Interesting indeed naman. Nanonood ako kanina kina Kenneth, no? And nag-uusapan nga nila. Di nila alam kung sino na yung mga Polish na pros na naglalaro ngayon. Pero anyway, moving on. It is now 1 to 5. Sprout with a comfortable lead. Ito, iba na naman yung take nila na heavy presence in mid and in B habang nag-aantay ng rotation. Pero I think, no, pinag-overthink talaga nila yung, oh my God, Wiz here, taking the upstairs. Sakit nun.
And that's a big shot para dito kay Wiz, man. A momentum-based player. So, starting things off hot para dito sa EG could really turn the tides para sa kanilang city side dito kasi, man, they need to stop itong momentum dito ng Sprite. Ng Sprite? What? Ng Sprout right about now. And man, if umabot pa doon 9 to 6, this is gonna be a horrible half para dito sa EG.
Medyo masakit. Reds here. Trade from Zelo. And it's just a bloodbath, my friend. Ayaw nilang pamigay ng kahit anong espasyo ng walang kapalit na buhay. Pero
that's crazy that they got. What?
It is disgusting, man.
That is absolutely disgusting na nakuha nila yun. I mean, wala silang presence dito sa may A-main side at all. I know na lagi ko sinasabi pag nagkakas ako ng Ancient, if you are gonna take A site, you might as well take donut control dito kasi yun talaga yung pinakamalaking anchor point dito sa ating side and a direct sightline papasok dito sa ating bomba. Pero yun lang, nauubos. Sprout dito, but Zelo, he can see the bomb. Kahit i-smoke nila yan, that's gonna be pretty bad. So one has to push. Oh, never mind. Do they have it? Yeah, plenty of time.
They have it.
Meron palang kit. 2 to 5. Oh, okay. EG. There's hope.
There is hope. There is blood in their veins, my friend. No? Medyo pwede nang huminga ng malalim kasi nakakuha na sila ng isa pang point. No? And I think ito nga yung isang very important kills coming in earlier, no? with the op in his hands as well. Here, Automatic starting things for the retake. Ayan, isa pa. Ang sarap tingnan nung shot na yun kasi doon yata nagsimula yung momentum para makuha yung round eh. Oh! Wiz, you disgusting man gets to with the op.
Jeez, 2-for-1 special. But they still get the plant though kasi they have donut control. Funny how this map works, pero you know, one player has to go aggressive dito, and I think it has to be Zelo. I think he just stays in platform the entire time. Si Ana dito, I'm not a fan na ganito siya ka-pushed up considering that silang donut control dito. And ayan na yung sinasabi ko. Why not just hide behind the wooden box dito, at least have the element of surprise? Pero yun lang! What was that?
What was that indeed? Refresh now all alone. They know where he is in the island. It just takes him out, man. Napakasakit tingnan nun. Pero if you're an EG fan, man, I think you're gonna be feeling real good right about now, especially with that double kill with Wiz. Look at that. I think we're gonna see it in slow-mo again.
2-for-1, man. That happens a lot. Pag meron kang AWP dito and they just line it up for you. And automatic, man. Hitting them, not even counter-strafing at that very moment, man. Insta-ulo lang dito sa may donut side natin. So that's gonna be automatically an EG win just based off of that. Timeout galing dito sa Sprout, of course. I mean, I'm okay with using lahat ng timeouts dito sa first half. If ako yung Sprout dito kasi the only thing na iniisip ko dito is just to try and get as much rounds as possible. Like, itapon lahat ng strat book dito sa kalaban, especially when you are on the D side. And yun nga, even if you end up 10-5 or 9-6, that's a pretty satisfying half para dito sa side ng Sprout. No op yet to be found para dito sa may Sprout, though. They have been kind of broken for the past few rounds, but EG has to deal with another gun buy kasi nga, napakadaming panalo galing dito sa Sprout. Not just that, man. A loss bonus is gonna be friendly para dito sa Sprout if everybody's streak dito yung EG. So, there's gonna be a bit of cash coming in para dito sa Sprout.
Yeah, medyo masakit talaga yung nangyari na round na yun, no? Especially with how this economy really works. But, yun nga, going back to what's going on right now, a lot of heavy D presence. Utility is actually being used up really early. It's another change of pace from Sprout, no? They're trying to be a little more cheeky here, throwing a lot of utility one way, and because they're so flexible in how they're taking these sites and how they're timing these rotations, it actually ends up with EG just waiting for something to actually happen because they're not really being proactive at this point. Look at this refresh already here, slowly pushing forward with a good angle if the timing is right.
Yeah, but I think this is fine para dito sa side ng Sprout. I mean, hindi na kailangan mag-overcommit masyado dito, but I think they're gonna go for it anyways kasi kailangan yata nila kumuha ng mid-controlling objective nila is split yung dalawang teams in half dito sa ating mapa and B side. I mean, despite one person dying galing dito sa side ng Sprout, still, rotation point, medyo nahati na nga dito ang ating EG squad. Pwede na pumunta sa ace side and what a good default. But can they clear itong si Nielan though?
Ganda nga ng pwesto ni Neil. You would not expect him to be there, but Lunks, oh my god, just jumps out of the way. Nerves of steel here, but all over the map, there are gonna be treats of kills right now. However, 2v4, this bomb has yet to go down, and yeah, just like that, it is over. They had no chance to even drop it on the ground, my friend. As soon as they got in, man.
And of course, you can hear Hexed, the man who will scream his lungs out even though he is 0-7 in one game. Yun lang. He's letting Sprout hear it, that's for sure. But EG, of course, still medyo hot water pa sila dito, pare. So hindi pa natin alam kung this is gonna be a sure shot streak para sa side nila dito. But at least they do force the half buy galing dito sa side Sprout. A bit of a weaker buy, kumbaga, para sa kanilang side dito. Still, Deagles can do a lot of damage kung di ba magiging careful dito ang EG. Pero feeling ko, it's just gonna be one flash papasok dito sa ating B site and they just go right about in. Pero EG, I don't mind yung EG dito going for yung usual medyo back-ended na setup dito. No? Hindi sila pwede mag-overcommit. Wala namang reward na makukuha from just pushing these digs.
Yun nga, no, medyo delikado talaga yan. Pag pinush mo, that's gonna be a free gun for Sprout. And, well, despite having that first kill, they are not gonna be over pushing there. However, presence now being made over here towards B. Like you said, no incentive to over push if you were in EG's shoes. Pero, ito na nga, dahan-dahan na sila, tamang gapag lang. Punta ng B site, automatic, munti ka nang mahuli. Alam niya, nandyan sila, nakakuha siya ng isa. Atras muna kaibigan kasi ayan na nga, all of the members of Sprout that are still alive are pushing right in, even with the Deagles, my friend. Even with the Deagles.
Yeah, and that was a result of yung dalawang flashes dito ni Refresh from the A-main side. Bulag na bulag ang backside player. Could not really deal with anyone. Automatic only getting one in that situation. And mapapaback na lang yung mga EG players natin dito. And that is a tough pill to swallow, my friend. I mean, nakatigil lang is Sprout dito. Still, they get the win. Lonks with a double dig. Kuya Kayonte cannot really do much dito sa ating side. 36 HP and a dream. I know you are one of us, my friends, but this is not looking too solid. Nako po, 4-6. Sprout still in the lead dito sa ating first half, and you do not want that dito sa Agent. You have to have that lead dito nga sa ating city side and opportunity para dito sa side ng Sprout para i-extend ng kanilang lead. If this is at 8-7 or even them getting yung 8 dun sa 8-7, nako po, that's the best half you can ask for dito sa Agent.
Yes, sir. I mean, look at how disgusting these shots coming in from Sprout were earlier. You do know. Oh! Lots of presence being made over towards mid. Starting off with 1 kill on Refresh. And like you said, siya yung entry player most of the time as the IGL. I don't know how to react to that right now kasi ayan na nga sila. Ball of death coming right at you.
That's tough. I mean, 2 already gone galing sa side ng Sprout dito, but Hext is gonna be the guy in exchange. Him. You have to get out of there, my friend. But at least para dito sa side ng EG, they do have the positive side of the trade. But at the same time, 3v4, and you kind of calculate yung mga ibang members natin around the map. If they just take itong A site, it's only gonna be a 13 HP Nialan. Yung titigil sa kanila para pumasok dito sa ating site. Pero Wiz has the angle. Kita yung Anino.
Ooh! He knew exactly where. You don't peek like that, my friend.
Oh, don't you pick that Wiz, bro. Oh, playing with fire.
Yeah, fire with fire, automatic here for the kill, but instantaneous death for the rest of the squad. One more point now in the hands of EG. We're standing at 5-6 for those who have just joined us, and welcome.
Hello. The usual morning squad. What's up, guys? Alam niyo naman, you know the drill. It's 3:18 a.m. Kakastart pa lang, of course. EG versus Sprout. And I think this is the lower bracket round 1 para dito sa ating play-in. So kung sino man na matatalo dito, you could say goodbye to Katowice. And para naman sa mga mananalo, you are gonna be moving on, or whoever is gonna win itong best of 3 natin is gonna be facing Spirit. Pero ayun lang, speaking of facing Hext, facing 2 members dito na Sprout, dito sa my short side natin. And ayun na nga. That's 2 members down. It seems like, you know, the Deagle strat could be only working once para dito sa side na Sprout.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just believe in yourself, you know, believe in the heart of the cards. Pero good spot here, automatic. Rifle in hand, waits for it to push, and there goes Zello, and the bomb as well. Medyo delikado yan, kaibigan, pero ito si automatic. Alam niyang bawas yung kanyang HP, pupush niya para baka sakaling makakuha ng isa pa. Pero rotations here, Nielan finding Stair just as he is about to lurk away, and one more kill. That's gonna be 1 more point, and we are equalized. 6-6. EG finally catching up.
Yeah, pero this should be EG in their earlier stages dito sa ating game, pero mukhang nakot sila sa mga rushes dito ng Sprout. Pero at least, you know, meron na silang onting momento papasok dito sa ating later stages ng ating first half. Great shots from both Nielan and si Breezy dito, showing, you know, the falling shot and also the great tracking. Pero 6-6, Wiz back on the AWP. That's great para inside the EG. Meron silang possible of a 1-shot threat para dito sa may donut side. An easy back off para sa kanya dito. I mean, that's just how much space that he needs para dito sa
Oh!
Why would you repeat that, sir? Why would you repeat that? Naku po, Wiz might be a bit too overconfident. Tas nawalan na ng op dito yung EG. If mamatay pa dito si Breezy, that's a site wide open, pare.
Tawang delikado lang talaga siya. Pero mukhang nagdadalawang isip yung Sprout bago pumunta ng kahit anong site ngayon. Nakikita natin sa mapa na the bomb is actually not in their hands right now. So it looks like they're really playing this default. Well, Breezy here, good for one on Xiphon as another encounter has been found. But Neil in here with a good lurk, actually. If he times this right, he might be able to stop Sprout in their tracks right now.
Might get the offer.
Ooh. 2 with a spray down, man. Disgusting. And the third! Secured the round, man.
He knew that it was gonna be one person short that entire time. Nealan taking a risk dito sa mid-side natin. I think your right side was smoke anyway, so that's just a free ticket para mag-push dito sa ating main side, or rather sa entrance side natin dito. But Wiz saved by the bell dito kay Breezy. Not gonna lie, if Breezy kung hindi na nakuha yung kill dito sa site, or rather dito sa may donut natin, that would have been, yun nga, just a free site take para sa kanila dito. A bit frustrating para dito sa Sprout, but I think objective complete na ka sila dito sa ating first half, but still, parang gusto pa yata nilang makalaso ng isa pang round dito.
Pinahabol ka na nga, gusto mo pang lumagpas, kaibigan. Pero ayan na nga, no? 11 HP na lang si Stair. That's gonna make things a little bit easier for them if they do decide to push right into A. And there it goes. Spray down from Brazy, taking down 2, and Wiz good for 1 more. Now it's 2v4, my friend. They are on the eco refresh, has a rifle in hand. Might be enough to actually convert it, but Nealan's just faster. 4v1 retake now in the hands of refresh, but and put your hands up, the FBI is at your door. You can't do anything at that point.
Yeah. Yun talaga. That's just the guns paying themselves at this point. And it's a tough one. Deagle though. Deagle lang naman ang hawak dito ng mga ibang players natin dito. Why are they showing the round 10 replay? We are still in round 15. Interesting times. Pero ayun na nga. May nakita nyo naman yung nangyayari dito sa ating first half. Some rounds, EG taking too long na makapasok, and some rounds, Sprout, you know, losing too much members bago sila makapasok ng site. And pag nakakuha na nga sila ng site dito, there's only 2 people to defend, and usually it goes in the way of EG. I mean, they're pretty much human. They know how to play the retake scenario dito, pero automatic. Learning a bit from Rain. Trying to get the wall bang dito. This entire section dito sa entrance ng ating B-short side lane. That entire section is wall bangable, so you really don't want to stand near that, especially if you have players like Rain and Automatic na alam talaga nila yung angulo nila pagdating sa wall bang.
Yep, when you do memorize the map, it does come in handy. But Wit's there with a good angle, taking down Lunks as we speak, no? Binato nila lahat ng utility, pero hindi pa rin nila masecure yung site. Medyo delikado pa rin dito, pero confident ang hold ng ating EG squad. Hex, let's check this angle, takes down 1, tries to get 1 more, but refreshes faster, and it looks like the site is now wide open for the taking.
Ooh, Xiphon. Backflat push. For what? I mean, this is possibly just gonna be a 7th. Yun lang. Mr. Timothy Ta does not want to give the 8th. Instead, it is gonna be the 9 para dito sa side ng EG. Kind of a sloppy half, but still, a good finish para dito sa EG. I mean, it's part back and forth, not gonna lie. It's just individual play after individual play. Nakikita mo talaga, it's a lot of 2Ks. It's a lot of 2-man sprays. It's a lot of 3Ks for individual players dito. But still, Sprout with a good half, getting 6 on that T side, and kailangan na lang nila makuha ang pistol round dito sa ating next round. And even then, if hindi nila makuha yung pistol round, they still have a plenty of leeway to start their momentum dito nga sa ating CT side, kagaya ng ginawa dito ng EG. And EG having to run through the gauntlet dito ng ating T-side. I mean, you know, they're not too bad dito rin sa T-side natin. Medyo susceptible din yung EG sa, you know, taking too long syndrome. So, konting delay lang pwede gawin dito na Sprout. I think that's gonna be a problem though kasi Sprout is not really known para sa kanilang delay plays. They're more of a proactive type team, no? Pagdating sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. So, I would expect na EG is gonna look to play passive siguro, no? Sa start ng ating round. Maybe not sa pistol round, pero maglalaro sila ng passive dito until, one of the members dito na Sprout usually goes for the push. Pero feeling ko naman, disiplinado enough naman ang ating Sprout side. Then, I know Refresh is the IGL, pare. I know he's one of the most aggressive players in CS history, kumbaga. But I think he's learned a bit, no, from his time in Heroic na sometimes aggression is not always the answer, and especially Ancient, no. I mean, Ancient, you can be proactive from time to time, especially pagdating dito sa B-side. You can be very creative with your flashes, and kung makakuha ka nga ng mga opening plays dito para sa yung City side, but it's not really incentivized, no? Like City side usually dito sa Ancient, pre, you just sit in a corner and aim at an angle and then react accordingly na lang pagdating sa mga needs mo.
Yeah, we could see that in the latter half of the latter part of our first half. That was a terrible word to choose. But you could see actually the EG squad starting to warm up towards the end. Maybe they just really needed a little bit of confidence to convert those rounds, because we could see early on in the game, of course, Sprout came at it with guns blazing, actually pushing EG back to the point where they didn't even contest site A or even site B. They would leave things open more often than not, and that actually gave us a recipe for disaster for EG at the start, before they were able to actually gain their composure. No? So kahit shaky, kahit pa paano nakakuha sila ng lead na gusto nila, especially since like you said, it's a very defender-sided map, a very T-sided map here. Sorry, CT rather. Kailangan ko yata ng tulog, kaibigan, pero tamang conversion lang talaga ng
we're on the same boat, buddy, don't worry.
Yes, sir.
Running on fumes tayo in terms of the cast. A bit low on energy, man. Alam mo naman, guys, not gonna lie, the 48-hour workday is still ongoing. Kasama nga ang focus wire doon. So, you gotta keep it awake, of course. You can't miss the best event of the year. Di naman best event of the year, but you can't miss Katowice. If you're a CS fan, you can't miss Katowice, man. It's a staple. The cathedral is always waiting. Kumbaga, the cathedral of Counter-Strike is always waiting dito sa ating game. And kahit play-ins pa lang, no, it's actually super hype. Galing pa lang sa play-ins natin dito. There's already a lot happening. I mean, ENG's losing. Not the best para sa puso ko, not gonna lie, kasi I'm an ENG's fan. Pero at least mga kalaban namin is possibly an NA team. So that's a good thing para sa amin for the ENG squad. Pero ayun nga, no. Speaking of round 2 matchups, EG or Sprout, pag nanalo sila dito, they're gonna go up against the young Team Spirit dito. Wonderful Magic's Patsy, Siren, Chopper, of course, number 13 sa mundo. A lot of top 20 teams kind of faltering dito sa play-in, pero that's just how stacked the third of it is. Pero Wiz, nice first grab, pero his iPhone, a lot of misses. 3 HPC Wiz, but still, Sprout. Oh my lord.
What? Zello, inhuman here. Getting peppered with all kinds of utility, but still getting the kills! Holding the site with nothing but an iron fist. This guy has the nerves of a man of steel. 1v3 now, all thanks to Zello. Nielan and is surrounded, and Longs will finish things off. That was a disgusting hold, man.
Grabe, that 3 taps in a row para dito kay Zello. Looking A main and looking donut and looking A main once again. Grabe talaga. Hex instantly getting silenced dito. The loud Canadian instantly quiet para dito sa side ng EG and Sprout. Naku po, this is worst case scenario para dito sa side ng EG, pare, kasi ayun nga, they're on the CT side. They got pistol round. They're gonna get possibly early momentum. So EG going for the force buy sa start ng ating half to try and prevent that, or prevent itong damage, no, from the pistol round from permeating too much dito sa ating next few rounds. Pero I think ready naman yung Sprout dito. Not much presence dito sa A side. They're gonna decide to possibly retake siguro.
Look, judging by the setup, it looks like they are gonna be trying to hold this. Oh! Siphon. I can see nothing, my friend. Smoking is bad for your health, ladies and gents. Refresh now. Trying to hold the sight down without being able to see a single thing. And look at that. The bomb's actually down without me having seen anything that's going on.
Ooh. Nielan's in a really good spot.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh,
Hmm?
not bad. Oh, Jesus.
Man, we call that out way too much. Look at that. It's just a bloodbath right now. Niela holding it off. 2v1 tries to stay alive. No, it's just Zello again.
Oh, there's plenty of time. Oh, what am I saying? Pero yun na nga. 9 to 8. Heroic. Oh my god. Wrong Danish team. Sprout. 9 to 8. Sorry about that, refresh. Pero yun na nga. That was a force buy galing dito sa EG. So that's an eco next round. So whatever lead na nakuha dito ng EG sa first half, instantly lost. I don't know what you're raging about, my friend. You guys won the round. Pero, I know nga. I think I kinda understand why. I think, bro, like dying to a Tech 9 and how walang dito sa backside with the FAMAS, one of the better weapons. That could be a tide turner na weapon, no? Kumbaga, pwede natin sabihin dito. And I like the timeout galing dito sa Sprout, man. Not gonna lie. Even if it is not their round to do so, you know, meron pa naman silang pambay dito. But I like na nagganito sila na timeout, especially knowing na eco dito yung Evil Geniuses. So they do not have time to make a set play dito sa kabilang side. They still have to think of the eco. Except dito kay Nealan, I've seen a lot of teams actually running itong setup pagdating sa kanila mga eco round. One person's gonna buy the AK. Kumbaga, hero AK nga ang tawag dito sa strategy na to. Usually works if Nealan does hit. But, you know, I think 90% of the time, hindi naman talaga gana kasi, you know, all of your friends have pistols. You only have one AK, and usually the AK guy does fall down pretty early. And it's actually great. Galing sa side ng Sprout dito, no? Getting this much control dito sa side ng B entrance. That means I can confirm that it is not gonna be a B hit, or at least have one forward person here. So, kailangan mag-commit ng EG dito ng isang flash, which they only have one. So, yeah, it's not the best scenario para sa kanila dito. So it's either they spend one player's health here, or, you know, spend the flash, get control. Pero, yeah, it's situation's looking grim, man. I mean, the only saving grace para sa kanila dito is Nealan.
Yep, the lone rifle in hand. They can't even claim any kind of space at this point just because the utility is just being spent elsewhere. Especially since, like you said, isa na lang yung flash na nasa kamay nila. And with 40 seconds on the clock, they're really running out of time. I don't think they even have the choice to rotate at this point. But Stair now knows that they're going to be here. Does have the angle to try things, but Longs is just going to deny any kind of space.
Yeah. And for A1S from that far, you're going to win that. Pero yun lang, AK finally shows itself. Pero 18 seconds sila natitira, and they know that they're gonna go, oh my god, he still gets that? That's not legal, bro.
It's not legal, my friend. Somebody check this guy's PC. I kid, of course. Smoke, bang, right there. Chipping at the health of Refresh, as well as Cello. Retake now coming in. Does not check the corner deep enough. He doesn't know Wiz is right there, my friend. Free gun now for our Tigers, and it's all up to Refresh. 1v2. Checks the angle, but does not check it wide enough.
Sprout played that horrible, not gonna lie. Dun sa round na to, I mean, yeah, you do have the advantages dito sa start ng round. BZ is gonna die. Punish some of the Deagle players dito, pero yun lang. Some not really smart plays galing sa mga ibang players dito. There's still a lot of time dito sa bomba natin, pare. I mean, I have no idea kung bakit nagmamadali sila dito. And 10 to 8 EG take their first round dito sa kanilang T-side off of Sprout's mistake, and instantly Sprout magpo-force buy sila dito. I'm not a fan, man. I think pag CT side ka dito sa side ng Ancient, I think yung priority mo is to try and get the rifles as fast as possible. And pag nakatigils kayo ng mga ganitong situation, it's just gonna dig you a deeper hole, kumbaga, dito sa series na to.
Very passive play from EG, actually. After all the utility that was spent by
Tech diff, guys. 1 second. You know.
Tech diff.
Mhm.
Hey, what's up?
Titignan ko pa yung score.
Yeah,
Second.
we're back right now. We're right now at an 8-10 with EG in the lead. No? Medyo maganda nga yung spot nila kanina. We actually saw, before everything conked out, we actually saw EG with some very good positioning here to take the site, and it looks like that did translate into a very good site take. Bomb has yet to go down, though, at this point, and there goes Nealand taking down Cello. The take is gonna be in here, but no! Our defenders, our CTs are holding it down real good. Now translating into 2v2, but Hex finds them with the perfect timing. It's all up close. And right through the smoke, my friend. That is disgusting.
Yeah. Smoke
What is
bang.
this, man?
Galing kay Kuya Kayonte dito. That is absolutely insane. And EG all of a sudden nakabalik na nga dito sa ating game. Automatic. Even getting the wall bang dito sa may copy side natin dito. And EG playing Sprout like a fiddle dito sa kanilang CT side. And it seems like the force buy does not work out para sa ating Sprout. But at the same time, EG, big damage para sa kanila in terms of the economy as well. So I would say, you know, not the best news para dito sa side ng EG, but at least they do collect more wins dito sa kanilang second half dito. So I would say it is gonna be another eco para dito sa Sprout, which I think, in my opinion, they should have done earlier. I think yun nga, kagaya na sinabi ko, if maglalaro ka ng CT side dito sa HN, yung priority mo is to go for the rifles instead, and yun na nga, mapapa-eco pa sila ng isa dito. That's gonna give EG the possibility of 12. That means 4 rounds na lang yung leeway dito na Sprout para makahabol.
Pretty good timing here to try and take. Oh my gosh! You don't get that. That is not fair, my friend. Just spray that down to translate. And yeah, yun na nga, no? 8-12, just like you said. Very nice out of Evil Geniuses, especially since the eco is still not friendly for Sprout at this point, and they really need to be able to maybe, like you said, the better decision would have been to actually save for the rifles a lot earlier. And yun na nga, you're in a bad spot. 12-8, very little money, but well, they're gonna have to translate this one way or another. Otherwise, it's just gonna be another vicious cycle of losing again and again.
Sprout though, they do have a buy, but at the same time, dahil nga sa kanilang mistake earlier, not going the eco round, meron ng AWP dito, si Wiz. That's gonna be a big presence para dito side the EG, especially when Wiz does get the shot off and does hit it. That means that could be good news para sa kanila dito. I like the proactiveness galing dito kay Breezy though. Getting mid control. This could split etong mapa natin in half. Pero ayun lang. Wiz, I mean, they don't need to overpush this. Kung kayo yung T-side dito, you can just start working on B. Pero sa iPhone, they know that it's not gonna be an A hit. So mag-rotate na yung mga ibang players dito.
Yeah, way too much noise was made early in the round. And with the 50 seconds still left, they know now exactly where EG is going to be standing. So the rotations are going to be coming in. And this is going to be looking like a really effective lurk, actually. If it were not for the fact that they were actually rotating Neil and taking down Lonks as the rest of his team is rushing their way towards the other side of the map. Nice bait and switch here.
Yeah. Depressing to watch kung kay Sprout dito.
Oh! The timing!
Possibility though. May 3v3 naman situation. And Wiz! Or yun lang. Yung offer pa nakukuha sa'yo dito. So that means op acquired para dito kay Zelo, and they do not have vision on the offer at all. And that's it, man. Sprout making an unfavorable start dito sa ating round. Look favorable in a split second, pare. I mean, Nealand and Kuya Kayonte dito sa mid making presence para dito sa side ng EG, pero nakapawi agad dito si Zelo. And this is a good start, man. Para dito sa EG, meron kayong slight A control. Or meron kayong slight B control rather, then nag-transition kayo pabalik ng A dito. That's gonna distract itong Sprout, but a nice set of shots galing sa side nila dito. And instantly, nag-turn around. That could be a tilter para dito sa EG kasi that was their round to lose.
It definitely was, my friend. Ang ganda na rin eh. On paper, that would have worked great if it just were not Sorry, if it were not for just the raw talent of Sprout, sometimes it just goes down to the guns, and well, the guns just came in very handy for our Sprout squad. Standing here at 9-12 as we are approaching this next round, looking at the great impact actually brought in by Zello. This man seems to be leading the charge for his team, and looking like what may be the early signs of a default by EG. Not sure if they're doing this on purpose at this point, but Sprout is gonna have to start reading more into this.
EG though, meron pa silang isang shot para makabawi dito pare, not gonna lie. One worth of buys still, pero pag tatalo sila dito sa next round, it's a guaranteed 11 para dito sa side na Sprout, unless pag-force buy dito yung EG, which I really recommend they don't. Kasi nga, it's already pretty late dito sa ating game to take that much risks, pero knowing NA, they're gonna take that risk every time. 1 minute left on the clock. EG needs to start moving. Pero ito yung sinasabi ko. This is what I said sa start ng half, pare. This is the pinakamalaking sakit ng Sprout. They're just doing too much from time dito sa mga rounds natin. Yeah, you don't have to do that, bro. You're playing Ancient. Just be a good boy. Sit in the corner. Upo ka lang dyan, pre. Aim the gun.
Have patience, no? Sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Just like that, slow and steady, EG made their way all the way onto B side and they have now a majority of control of both the angles here. Breze, oh my god! You are an unfair person to be playing like this, man. Bomb is now down, as now only 2 members of the Sprout squad are left standing. They're gonna have to retake at some point, and it looks like parang nakita yata yung baril ni automatic din, pero parang hindi lang ilaban. Maybe save the op.
Op is priority para dito sa side ng Sprout kasi that could be a tide changer just in case talaga na makakuha pa nga dito si Zyphon ng kahit anong shot. Enter si Zello, to be fair, pero what is this, Kuya Kayonte? Isaw in his veins.
Isaw in his veins.
This guy's going absolutely brazy. Naku po. Kuya Kayonte, man. The only Filipino in this entire tournament.
Absolutely disgusting too, right? The first kill you get is through the smoke. Checks the other angle and actually translates that into one more kill, making or opening the world of possibilities to take away that round, man. Confidence, I like it.
Jeez. I want to see that replay again, actually. Kasi sakto yung pre-fire na dun sa corner. Then
I know.
He pre-aims yung usual spot where the head is, where you overpeak para makakuha ka ng shot dito sa planter natin. Kuya Kayonte, man. Kuya Kayonte is on point dito sa ating laro. And that's definitely helping itong EG. So far, it's actually top fragging para sa kanyang team. Filipinos carrying NA.
Who knew, man?
Nothing
and
new,
on the
pare.
world
Nothing
stage,
new.
Feel that impact, man. Feel that impact. 13-9 now as Evil Geniuses again with this same default. And it looks like, based on the behavior, even though they're throwing the same utilities, there's still a small adjustment that is being able to be made by EG to actually get themselves onto the side, because it looks like Sprout is still kept on their knees at this point. They don't know exactly where EG is going to be making that push, and that actually forces Sprout into a spot wherein they need to play so far back that the side is actually wide open, especially with those badly timed rotations. Kanina pa silang nauhuli na nagsusubok mag-lurk. And it just turns into an early death for our defending squad. Tamang chill lang tayo. Because it is so quiet down here, Zyphon. Good spot. Finds Dylan, goes for one more and is actually punished by Wiz. But hey, man, I got mine. He got his. 2-for-1 trade over there.
Yeah, pero this is just pure control galing dito sa side ng EG up until a certain point. Pero ayun lang, maybe a bit overcommitting dito sa ating A site and or sa mid. Pero this is actually good. Pag naka-cross dito si Automatic dito sa ating backside and maybe get itong si Stair, that would be something. Not this time, man.
Yep. Sometimes miracles won't happen, man. Whis. Oh.
You do not know about the 5 steps dito sa Ancient, pare. When you're gonna take A site, always check donut. There's always one guy there. Kaya nga that's the most powerful spot dito sa ating A site. There's direct vision. Papasok nga sa usual bomb plant site. And ayun lang, they could not get mid control. They tried to get A, pero Stair nakuha na nga dito si Boss Team. And 13-10, Sprout, you know, kind of fighting back dito sa ating game. It's not yet over para sa kanila dito and mapapaiko pa nga ang EG. So that's a guaranteed 11. Magiging dos na lang ang lead dito ng EG unless they find something na last one, to be fair.
Yeah, lots of confidence here from Sprout. Disgusting peak from Stair right there. Man, they know that they have the guns in their hands and they're not gonna give any space for free. None of it. You cannot pick a single corner without risking your life. And like you said, this seems to be an pretty much guaranteed round for Sprout. It's a 2v5. Only the Deagle's now in hand for EG, and with the right angles, they are gonna be able to. Yeah, no one saw that. We're gonna move on. Medyo pangit yung pwesto nila over here towards mid. Nielan stuck under those stairs as Automatic is gonna have to try and push forward. They check this corner and there it goes in an instant. Wala na ang natira sa EG squad.
Yup. Nothing left para dito sa EG squad. Pero yun na nga, game within the game. Complexity collecting ang ating first game. And now, they got nuked.
The EG struggle over the past year has been real. After multiple roster shuffles and replacements, EG
shut
set
up,
their...
Bardolph! Di ka invited. Di ka invited dito, pre. Di ka welcome dito. Ano kami dito? Machine stand kami. We stand machine.
Tama. Tamang ingat lang. All these nades, all the utilities as early as now. Oh my god, Hex! Why must you do this in front of my eyes, my friend? 5v4, man. Lots of HP down as well for EG, no? Medyo ang sakit niyan, kaibigan. Pag nawala na naman yung round na to, nakuha to ng Sprout, medyo guaranteed yata na makakahabol sila dito sa EG squad. And you don't really want to see that if you are an EG fan at this point, just because it looks like you're taking a lot of early risks, no?
Yeah, I'm torn, bro. Kasi, you know, there's Breezy, of course, Pinoy. You gotta support Pinoy, but it's an NA team, man. It's an NA team. Anything can happen talaga. Oh, yun lang, Tim.
Oh, no!
Or nor team.
No!
Ito yung balikat ni Hext. Face up, what? Sila pa nanalo dun?
I don't understand. I don't know how they got that, man. That great
I'm so
lurk.
confused.
So confused, man.
But
you know what was more confusing?
That should be a Sprout win. I don't know how they messed that up, man. I mean, they had the flash. Pero nakita yung balikat ni Hex, I think they might have bit too early dun sa play na yun.
Minsan, tamang patience lang. Sana they did overcommit there, no? It was a good setup, actually. 3 members of EG on the other side of that box, but it didn't really translate into what Sprout thought it was gonna be here. And well, Zelo here with the up in hand wants to move forward with a good weapon into the next round as our EG squad once again moves forward closer to victory. Just another round. Look at that.
Nice shot galing kay Automatic, man. Good patience galing kay Wiz, actually. Good patience galing kay Wiz na he didn't overcommit yung corner dito. Nielan, of course, doesn't give 2 hex about his teammates. So, push pin na siya dito even though they need some help dito sa A site. But that was the right play to make para dito sa IGL ng EG. And he's almost there. He's fighting for MVP no? Dito kay Kuya Kayonte. So, Right now, EG in a really good spot. And Sprout, if you're gonna act dito sa ating game, pre, it's supposed to be right now kasi you have no money sa next round. Refresh as a 5-7. Ako, napakagandang flash. Flash.
Oh no!
Flash bit late.
Lead talaga no, actually forced him into that corner as now the spray downs. Oh my god!
Alright,
That-
who's the guy? Who's the guy through the flash? Sino yun?
Yeah, blame it on
BO3.
him, man. Way too late.
Sinialan 5 inches na sa site, pre. Hindi pa pumutok yung flash. See? Ang layo na ng lakad ni Nialan. Where's the flash, bro?
It's the team flash pa si Automatic. Doon di siya nakatakas. Ang pangit ng corner niya. Man, unfortunate. Sometimes, timing is everything. And even though you do have the utilities, man. Habol na yung Sprout. 2 rounds if they are gonna be able to convert this, which they probably will. But I'm not gonna lie, I still feel like with Breezy here on the rifle, it might go either way, no? Medyo masakit. Pero now, lots of presence over here towards mid. Mukhang they're really gonna play off of this hero by Breezy. Slow towards mid, and actually if they can walk up through this, it might translate into another kill. Oh my god, Automatic, what was that? That's gonna be good. It's great. One less person for them to worry about at this point.
Certified Timothy Ta moment.
Yeah, man, free gun as well for EG, free upgrades, but oh my god, Siphon, good spot. Good spot. Oh.
This is brutal, man. Kung kaya yung EG dito. At least you have guns in next round, but still, there's dead. So, map is gonna be split in 2. So, technically, it's 2v3 on each site. So, wala nang util though, yung EG dito. So, someone has to die dito sa EG in order for this to happen.
Yeah.
And I think it is si Wiz.
Mm-hmm. Well, he doesn't have the gun, man.
Nor armor.
So, might as well, right? I sacrificed my life to move forward in this game, and there it goes.
My god, Wiz, stop baiting, bro. What?
What?
Sir?
Didn't need to. Oh my gosh, man, these kills are not what I'm expecting them to be. But hey, it's a 2v2 now. The retake has to come in at any second. They know where it's going to be coming from, actually, because there was lots of presence made towards either side of this pillar. And there goes one kill for Automatic. 1v1 Wiz with a Eagle is found. Yeah. No.
They talk about my game sense kung kayo si Zyphon dito. Just feeling that it is gonna be a short push galing dito kay Wiz. But man, why did Hex die there? Baka siya yung unang namatay dun. That's the real question. Why is Mr. Wiz not jumping in para by information, not soaking in some bullets dito sa kalaban nga, as that player with the deagle and no armor?
Look at that.
Wiz kind of playing selfishly dun sa situation na yun. I mean, now is not the time to do so, pare. EG needs you to die for the team. Kung ganun.
Yeah, I mean, yun nga, I mean, even though they did get onto that site, I think, yeah, like you said, if Wiz was gonna be the first to actually die at that point, it would have been great because they would have had some weapons on hand. And like you said, if you notice towards the end of the round, ito na nga si Wiz, ganda ng pwesto, wala siyang baril, wala siyang nagawa. Unless you have Nerves of Steel at that point, man, you'd have to be some sort of robot to actually convert that round. But it is 14-13, and we are now moving into what could possibly be the pivoting point for Sprout to actually take the lead in this game. And again, the utilities.
This is the round, bro. This is the round for both teams. The decider talaga. I mean, it's 14-13, man. Pero judging from their economy and a possible eco dito sa next few rounds, I think this is gonna be the one that decides itong buong match natin.
Yeah, exactly like you said. And well, it looks like EG is actually aware of this as well. No, they slowed down a lot more because they really did kind of let go of some early mid control here from what could from what they usually do. So refresh, good spot.
Molly.
Slow it down with the molly, man. Slow it down. Sometimes need to have patience, and it looks like they want to back off and reposition to slow things down.
Such a delay, no? I mean, that's only like molly tapos isang smoke, and that's already 45 seconds na lang left dito sa ating round. But Sprout might be overcompensating dito, but I think alam nila na EG is kind of paranoid dito sa mga ibang corners natin. So they're gonna be taking their sweet time. Papasok dito nga sa ating B side. So that's gonna be the utility porting dito sa B.
Easy here, good spot. But it's gonna be
Great
Stair
flashes, man.
getting to disgusting use of utility, man. It would have been great too if they were able to stay alive for a little bit longer, because Automatic did have a good spot. But now they are gonna be forced into an interesting situation actually, because you do have Wiz creating the space over towards
No time.
mid, and
Doesn't
there's
have time to
already
plan.
one in spawn right there. Neelan, oh
Just
my
survive,
god!
survive. Just survive, Stair.
Stay
Objective
alive, my
survive, bro.
friends.
Objective survive.
Yeah,
EG, man.
weird round, man. Weird round.
It's a weird round, but at the same time, I think Refresh single-handedly won them yung round. Itong heroic, or man, I keep saying heroic. It's a Danish team, man. Every time I see a Danish team, heroic talaga yung unang naiisip ko. Sorry, Astralis. Not really. I don't like your team. Pero yun na nga. 14-14 para dito sa side ng ating Sprout. And only Stair surviving though. That means it is gonna be kind of a low buy para dito sa side ng Sprout. But at the same time, they're already at that point ng ating mapa na, you know, I think they have plenty of money. May onting cushion sila. Papasok dito sa ating final stages ng ating game. Last 2 rounds of regulation para dito sa Ancient. Either it is gonna be OT or it is gonna be a 14-16 banger, pero depende talaga sa dalawang teams natin. It is a rough buy on both sides. Mac 10 galore para dito sa side ng EG. 1 AK para kay Nealan. Wiz buying up the op. But a lot more of a balanced buy para dito sa side ng Sprout. And I think itong si Zypho, no, he's just gonna be the human gun. Assign him dito sa isang side ng mapa. He's gonna be the guy pushing, I think, yung aggression dito sa A side natin. And they're gonna know that it's not gonna be an 8 but a Stair! Tired, pre, pagod na si Stair. Kanina pa siya namamatay. He's like, it's my turn. It's my turn to kill dito sa game natin.
Yep, it is his turn. It is his time. Spray down, take 2, man. Buy 1, take 1 is the theme. And, well, we've been seeing a lot of those spray downs actually for this entire game. But at this point, after everything has slowed down, EG, having lost a lot of his players, is actually going to have to create something out of nothing. And there goes Hex to actually on a good lurk here towards mid, as the rest of his team is still wanting towards
That's
A.
info. They
It
saw
is.
where the op is. Tapos nandito ba yung bomba or no? You know that it's gonna be a B-take.
Oh no, what?
Lonks? You are not normally, sir. Grabe, he just lined it up. He knew exactly where to shoot as well. Partida nakaspoke pa dito yung that angle actually. He just knew. That's map knowledge lang siguro from Sprout. Oh,
The
no.
timing, man, he knew it. Just
Take
knew it.
Think it's there.
Oh? Yeah, there you go. As
And
expected.
And it is over, man. I feel like the fat lady already sung dito sa ating Ancient map. You can feel like it's over, man. As much as I love itong si Breezy, bro, he's the homie. He's the only OG Pinoy dito nga. Dito sa side ng EG Sprout. At the end of the day, it was their game to lose dito nga sa ating city side. And yung mga individual players na nga dito nagsa-step up na. And do you remember yung isang round where it could have been really itong round ng EG, but an individual play to set it off talaga dito. I think galing kay Longs, man. Longs has been playing super well dito sa Ancient, not gonna lie. 28-20 para sa kanyang team. And Nealan looking a bit stressed dito sa ating EG side. The Evil Geniuses mukhang in a bad spot. Their buy is pangit ng buy nila sobra dito. Mapapadigal na lang talaga. Hexed. The Canadian. What's with loud Canadians talaga? I mean, CS and nandun din sa isang bang-bang where you can lean left and right. Shoutout Space Station Gaming. Retired na yung tropa natin doon, I think. It's Mr. Canadian. Literally named Canadian. Oh! Yeah, it's over.
Yeah,
Oh!
maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of impact from Nielan, no? Him in his timing for his lurks and actually getting those skills that are becoming instrumental to getting those rounds. Actually, and they are going to be forcing out refresh from this good angle, which means the site is now going to be open for the taking, but it is not going to be guaranteed hexed, translating that into a smoke bank takedown refresh as Cello trying to find an angle over here towards the other side. They can't even plant the bomb right now
Here.
because there's so much presence coming in from all sides of the map.
Ooh. Stairs the most important guy here, not gonna lie. Oh, good info. And I love it. Well played from Heroic. I like na hindi nag-overcommit si Zelo though, dun sa angle. Nag-jiggle peek lang siya for the sake of information para makakuha dito ng kill sa stair. Wow. Sprout. Refresh, man. You cannot hate this guy, that's for sure. He's just trying to get back to the main stage talaga, trying to prove everyone wrong in this situation. And grabe naman, Lonks 29 and 21. Multiple times niyang sinave dito, men, ang Sprout galing sa mga unwinnable na rounds. Hindi lang yun si Stair at the very tail end ng ating game starting to pop off as well. EG had their good fight dito sa ating Ancient, but at the end of the day, it is still a Sprout pick. And ayun na nga. That's the tail of the tape, or what was the tail of the tape na nga dito sa ating mapa. And the 88% win rate across 8 maps mukhang tataas pa yata para dito sa side ng Sprout. It was a close one to say the least kasi daming mistakes na nangyari dito sa may Sprout side. Ayun nga, the eco na hindi nila tinake, or the risk that dapat hindi nga nila tinake. Dapat, I think the score could have been 16-13 or 16-12 if yun nga. Di sila nagkamali dito sa baka rounds natin, but thank Christ, Lonks exists para dito sa side ng Sprout. Of course, second map is gonna be Mirage. Win rate is win rate ng EG. Oh my lord. 0%. And yun nga, the last time na naglaro dito yung EG dito sa ating Mirage, surprise, it's Heroic, and they got 5-16. But yun na nga, para naman sa Sprout in terms of experience dito sa map number 2, yun nga, they got a win dun sa Blue Jays. I think that's the Macedonian team, if I'm not mistaken. So, meron silang experience sa pagkapanalo sa mapa na to, which is not saying much kasi, you know, you win one map out of 4, and yun nga, sa baka tier 2 teams, you can still get it up dito. But still, let's see what Sprout can do, man. It's like 2 teams na di masyado nananalo dito sa mapa, but I think practiceado naman ang mga players natin dito sa ating Virtus side. But taking a look at the stats once again, Nielan trying, Breezy trying, pero ayun lang, man. Lonks just dragging itong Sprout to the finish line, man. There are a lot of mistakes, yung kagaya na sinabi ko. A lot of overcommits galing dito kay Zelo and kay Zyphon. Pero ayun nga, no, I think yung sobrang ganda ng idea dito ng Sprout na ang tawag dito, like, just don't give utility dito kay Zyphon. It's like, okay, eto, M4, go kill. Punta ka dun sa main. Hanap ka dun ng kalaban. And I think that's a really good way na parang i-incentivize, no, yung pagka-push dito ni Zyphon. So I would say a really good idea from the brain of Mr. Refresh. And yun na nga, Lonks 29 and 21, 22 rifle kills with 89.7 ADR. Insane stats from the man himself, the man from Romania actually. Sprout, of course, you know, kind of branching out dito sa ating EU. Of course, they're no longer an exclusively Danish na roster. They do have 2 Romanians. It is si Lonks and si Zelo. So it's gonna be an interesting experiment para dito sa Sprout. Kung makakaabot ba sila dito sa ating round number 2, and can they go up against itong Team Spirit? Of course, this is the official Filipino Broadcasting Intel Extreme Masters Katowice 2023. Ako nga pala si Frog, kasama ko si Suave. We're gonna take a short break, man. Do not go anywhere. May pa tayong Mirage after this one. So, see you in a bit. And ayun, hello and welcome back to the official Filipino broadcast ng Intel IEM Katowice 2022. Kung nga pala sa Sneaky Frog, kasama ko si Josuave na andito na tayo sa ating map number 2 of the Sprout versus EG game. It's gonna be a very, very interesting one, that's for sure. Not because of the reasons why na iniisip mo na yun nga, both teams, magaling sila dito sa Mirage, no? Hindi sila magaling sa Mirage, pare. Tignan mo naman. Reiterate ko lang yung stats natin dito sa second map natin. 0% wins past 3 maps para dito sa EG. 25% past 4 maps. So that means in total, yung dalawang teams natin, meron silang isang panalo the past 3 months dito sa mapa na to. But it's Mirage, man. I mean, everyone knows how to play Mirage. Let's be real. So, yun talaga yung isa sa pinaka-common na map other than Dust 2. But Dust 2 got removed. So, I think Mirage is kind of the next up para dito sa ating dalawang squads. I would say in terms of the playstyle, may onting advantage dito ng ating Sprout side kasi nga, I think dito sa mapa na to, the more proactive the teams are more rewarded siguro, especially pagdating sa kanilang city side dito. If they can get an early punish sa isa or dalawang players, then yun nga, it's gonna be a tough time para dito sa mga T's. Pero yun lang, it's gonna be whoever gets the first move basically dito sa ating mapa, and you do get the advantage at first but does not guarantee you the round. Pero yun nga, if you get that first move, yun nga, you're basically on the upper hand dito sa ating round.
Yeah, maybe a lot of room as well for some lurking. No? Makikita natin yung what do you call this? Yung performance in Neil and kanina. How he was able to get those perfect timings off of the information that is provided by his team. That does translate into some very good rounds as well. So maybe this is the time for him to shine as well. But maybe, just maybe, maybe you don't want to be too proactive because medyo nakikita natin kanina, if you're too proactive, you do get punished, especially by Sprout in that situation. Even though it was extremely close in that last game, Sprout did walk away with that first dub, man.
Yeah, I mean, Sprout, it was their game to lose, pare. Not gonna lie. Once you get city side, you do have the advantage. Pero sa mga, higher ranked teams natin, yung opinion nila on Ancients actually starting to shift, no? They're starting to say, mas T-sided yung map na to. Kasi nga, they're starting to figure out the T-side, which is obviously capped. They're obviously lying on the broadcast. Sabi nila, that's right. Para mabait yung mga teams na ma-work on yung T-side nila sa Ancient, and then biglang masasagasaan sila on like any team that's competent dito sa kanilang city side on Ancient. So, a lot of cappage is happening right now dito sa ating screens. Pero yun na nga, round number 1, Mirage is already a banger, man. We're staring at walls and everything.
Walls and doors and open air, my friend.
Yup.
Yeah, lots of patience actually. Well, we wanted them to be proactive, and it looks like they do not want to be proactive, no. But extreme silence from both sides of the map right now. EG, however, looks like they have decided to rotate more towards the A side of the map. Little do they know that, well, they could be risking their lives right here. Zyphon with a cheeky angle. Yeah, we just gotta wait, man. Sometimes patience is key. And there it goes. Presence has been found. They check the corner. Zyphon, no, not like this. There goes Nielan. As I expected, will be making some impact as early as now. But it looks like they don't even want to plant the bomb. They just want to take those kills one after the other. As now, it's all in the hands of Refresh, the lone man himself. The lone wolf.
Saving armor na lang at this point. Maybe go SMG or Dig dito sa ating next round. But EG, I mean, Nealan barely got hit by anything in the situation except for that one. Yun na nga.
Yep.
That's a tough one. Para dito sa side ng Sprout, they're gonna start things off dito sa ating first half. Losing the pistol buy, I don't think I mind. Siguro kung magpo-force buy sila dito sa ating next round. Still pretty early dito sa ating game. And if you're on the CT side and you can shift momentum instantly, pwede pa. Refresh, being a good boy, doing his due diligence, no? Pagdating sa FPS, Jigo peeking around the corner. making sure that it is gonna be head level ang kanyang crosshair. And ayun na nga, Yanko Cam, what is bro watching? You should be casting, sir.
My boy's just chilling in the corner, man. It's early in the game, and maybe I don't know, some sort of pre-game
Witchcraft.
ritual that hasn't ended yet. No, maybe
Oh,
he's
man.
cursing them from behind the monitors. You know.
Yun nga, I mean, all I'm saying is there's a bit of Romanian bias in Yanko's blood. Titignan pa natin.
Yep. Ooh.
Force buy, actually. This is what I'm saying, man. You can force buy. It's just the start of the game, so... Worked out.
Yep, it's Wiz, man. It's Wiz. Kanina pa siya. And another one in his pockets right now. They are not even going on the site. I think they just really don't care about planting the bomb right now. It's because there's so much presence being made. There goes Hex, starting things off once again, and it's now Zyphon all alone on the site. Nothing but a dig. Is that a dig? I can't even tell at this point
It is,
because
it is.
I think my internet is crappy. But he does get some chip damage on Hex. Could be doable as his
He has an AK.
opponents are actually rotating now.
Just
free
probably
upgrade,
casting in
too.
240p.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you pushed that 100%.
No way!
That's just you just gotta feel it out, man. Yung ganun na situation. Zyphon knew that he was only gonna take like 13 or 10 damage from just that Molotov. I mean, if you're gonna push a Molotov, you better push like a freshly thrown Molotov, no? Kasi that one deals the least damage and wala pa yung spread. So you're basically Gucci at that very moment. But I think Zyphon yung may advantage situation na to. This man is at low sense. He's moving his entire arm. Pero yun na nga. That's Hex dead. That's a worth it force buy. That's momentum back. Dito sa Sprout. God damn it, Heroic. What have you done to me?
Man,
That's not even my favorite team.
it's just the influence, no? Just
It's the influence of...
the influence of Heroic.
I
man.
kind of see rin kasi yung heroic influence no sa laro na Sprout. I think Refresh really takes heavy inspiration galing sa plays ni KDN dito. I think KDN like is really good at setting things up para sa kanyang team. That's why nakikita mo si Refresh like he's always prepared with a good flash. Na nakita natin dun sa Ancient no? Like half of the reasons why nakapasok itong si Longs and or itong si Stair is the refresh flash. Papasok na dito sa ating mga site and Sprout a force buy. Well worth it indeed. And do not tell me magko-force buy yung EG dito, bro. You do not force buy the force buy. Oh my god. Not like this.
Not like this.
Medyo natitrigger ako. This is bad kasi yung old sneaky is susceptible to come out pag ganitong oras.
Well, old sneaky or not, you're looking at a 1-1. Good morning, ladies and gents. It is now 4:22 a.m. and that time check was brought to you by Automatic's headshot onto Cello.
Each. One tap sa ulo.
Man, disgusting too.
But why would Zelo pick that though, man? That's the true question.
Diba? Like-
What's the risk reward ng
Yeah, we talked
ng push
about
na yun?
like how overconfident they are and how they keep getting they keep getting punished for that, and well, there you go. Free gun, but look at that peek from Stair. Equalizing the numbers makes it a lot, not a lot, but a little bit more doable for them.
Loudest man down.
You know it.
Ay. I mean, that looked really good sa simula. Dito sa side ng EG. But then, Stair, looking for the trade. And down they can display normally, man. They display angles. I mean, sila yung may range advantage dito. Digs, as much as you want to talk about the 1 digs, man, they're pretty hard to hit. And of course, this game has counter. You have to counter strafe in this game, man. So, that's a difficult task for most people, siguro. That's for sure. Pero,
No, you know it's gonna be difficult for me. Oh no, the timing, man. Zyphon, you rat. Just right there after that impact, in the initial impact. Brazy, my god. Good sir, this is CS. What are you doing?
Oh.
But yeah, that's the bomb, and it's out of his hands. You're gonna walk right into the bullets that are coming towards your head, and that's gonna be one more point.
And not. Just like that, Sprout's in the lead. That's a force buy. And then, the guns na nakuha nila from that force buy still being used dito kasi, I mean, yung force buy dito ng EG wasn't really that great, to be fair. They only had Deagles, tapos utility lang. So now, mapapaiko na sila dito. A good start na naman galing dito sa side ng Sprout, and they even have an AK-47. And I think Refresh is gonna go aggressive kasi he's gonna try to look for some money para sa kanyang offer dito na si Zello and or si Zyphon. Depende sa kanilang mood dito siguro.
Oh,
Big nade. They hit it.
could be great if they time it right. They know that he's there. He throws the nade right in their faces, but that's gonna be 3 kills in fact for Sprout. Not even letting them onto the site as they just spray it down. That's absolutely disgusting. And well, it's also to be expected, especially since, like you said, it is an eco round.
Yeah, eco round lang naman yun. Wala naman sila makukuha masyado. Galing sa kanilang buy.
Yeah, they didn't even have
blocks.
utilities, man.
Yeah, not even a hero AK. I think alam na nila na that was gonna be just a round lost para sa side nila. 2K across the board galing dito sa side ng EG. Pero ngayon makakabili na sila ng kanilang mga AK-47s. Refresh still having the MP9 so he can still go very aggressive either in apartments and or sa mid side. And I think apartments is the choice longs. There's still one more flash. That's a nade. That's not the flash, sir. Oh, that's the flash. Oh my god. The nade was the big flash.
Got baited. I mean, you wouldn't expect someone to actually push that right after the nade, but did come in handy for them to try and fend things off. And you know, Nealan, one of our favorite rat players in this series so far, is actually gone. So we're gonna have to see some impact from someone else at this point. Since well, obviously
Maybe Hex.
he's dead.
Wanna
He's
do
dead.
something, bro?
Yeah.
Medyo,
Not
I don't know if you
to
know
roast
this,
it, man.
Josh, but the stream kinda hates the guy.
I know. I noticed. If you take a look at the comment section, man, poor guy getting all this flack. But hey, I'm not gonna lie that it's unearned, right?
Medyo maingay kasi yung tropa natin dito. These negative KD most games. So, I don't know what this man is yapping about, that's for sure. Pero, let's see, man. Maybe may impact dito na mangyayari. Galing dito ko Hex. He's gotta at least have one positive KD game eventually. But most of the time, it is usually itong si Breezy and itong si Automatic carrying the brunt of the offense para sa kanilang team. Hex trying to do something dito sa may CT. Down. Breezy nakuha na nga dito ni Zello. And Zello, 4,750 in his pocket. So that means it is really up para sa kanya dito sa next round. Stair, getting someone in stairs. And Zyphon, nakuha pa nga si Hex dito. 12 seconds left on the clock. And no time to plant playa. 1-4. Sprout get a Yanko cam once again. I don't know why this man is here.
Man, I'm starting to feel like...
I mean, to be fair, with the way na nakaset up dito yung IEM, kung hindi nyo alam guys, play-ins are played in like a huge warehouse. And then there's the play-in part. Ito nga, the Hall of Heroes, of course. There's 50 PCs na nakabalandra lang doon. And then they have the play area na meron silang ping pong. And then they have the foosball and everything. It's a cool setup, no? Not gonna lie. If pwede ikumpara dito, siguro in Filipino terms, para ka compound. I think that's the best.
I think that's the best
best analogy,
word
no?
to use. I think it's
the
easy
compound,
one.
pare, for all
Tama.
the Kong viewers there, man. Shout out to Kong, man. He's Food Park.
Food Park. I like that. Comparison. But ayun nga, no?
Kaka-compound din tayo. The Focus Fire compound.
Tama.
Tapos it's just like a PC.
It's just one PC.
One PC, 2 headset.
One PC, 2 headsets in the
Water
fridge with
dispenser.
lots of snacks, man.
Lots of snacks. Tapos yung mga 3-in-1. Yun talaga. The solid casting. Pinoy casting setup talaga. But no
3-in-1.
guns, man, for
Oh!
EG. Oh, this is gonna be good. Very fresh if he gets the farm.
He doesn't get the farm, man. He doesn't get the farm. We caster cursed him just as you said that. Oh no. 3v2 now as the kills are going either way. And just like that, another round for our
God damn it, bro.
CT squad, man.
Leave Refresh alone, man. Gusto nila mag-farm at the MP9. That's 900 per kill kasi man eh. Sayang din yun eh.
Tapos ang sakit pa ni Refresh when he's inside the smoke. I don't know how he does it, but whenever he's hiding inside the smoke, he gets 2, maybe 3 kills.
That's his specialty,
Sometimes
man. Even though
it's
heroic.
disgusting, man.
Even nung heroic, yun din yung specialty na ginagawa na dito, to be fair. And ayun na nga, Evil Geniuses mapapa time out dito sa sitwasyon na to. 1 to 5. Really hits different no pag dito sa Mirage kumpara din sa kumpara dun sa ancient side natin. It's not that the map is so severely CT-sided, no. It's more of like a 60-40 or 55-45. Depende sa sino yung kausap mo. More skewed towards the CT side. Pero yung mga teams na magaling talaga sa T-side dito sa Mirage, man, you can really see how good their setup is. And hindi natin nakikita galing side na EG at all.
Yep, it just seems to be like EG really isn't finding any kind of solid footing. No, very shaky talaga yung start nila, and well, if they don't do anything soon, they're not gonna get to stand up at all. Sad. Oh, peppering all entrances actually with utility. Mukhang nag-overthink yung EG sa ngayon, no. Tamang antay lang para magpakita ng presence yung EG. At nag-aantayan lang talaga yung dalawang team. No? A game of patience early in the morning. We just wait for something to happen because no one's really finding any nice angles to look at. I mean, look at this. If anyone is like a single... there you go. Starts things off. No! Is there for Zyphon. There you go. It's an all-out shooting gallery coming in. Yeah, dude.
Kailangan mag-swing ni Rito.
Yeah.
Right
Got
way.
it. Asked for it, got it. Wait, what?
They gotta chill. They
do need to
They
chill.
got the chill. I think that's good enough para dito kay Refresh. I think they just wrap around dito sa may A main side. Yep, that's true. Okay, nice. This is the him or no?
Oh.
Ooh, good flash coverage. I'm surprised they have time. Wiz is 1 HP, pero he does have the op. But does he know? He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
Doesn't know na nasa murder hold na dito si Lonks, and Lonks is already all the way sa market side. Wiz does have the range, pero isang pitik na lang dito si Wiz, pare. And that could be all the difference. He is in the ladder room area. Lonks trying to bait the shot, but why would you knife out? Ay.
Yeah,
I think he was trying to do the kabilang bang peek.
The kabilang bang peek.
The
Yeah.
WASD around the border, pare. Ginagawa na rin dito yun, to be fair, pero
Talaga
it's not
ba?
as effective.
I mean, yeah, it's not as effective because it's a difference in mechanic. Na.
Yung hindi pwede, you can't change direction mid-air dito sa game na to. Instead, you really have to strafe around the corner. Like,
Yeah.
yung WA, you have to like 80-80, you know, 80-80, but you have to like use yung A and D to change your direction mid-air. So usually what players do is, like they jump sa corner and then they press A agad, and then they just get like glimpse ng short, and then, you just turn around. But still, man, Lonks could have played that a lot better. Yung 1v1 na yun, to be fair. But
He could have.
they do get something. Refresh gets 3 kills, but I think he's gonna match about yung round na yun, that's for sure. Especially dito sa may mid-side. Zelo not playing careful. Hindi nila alam kung clear ba talaga itong bottom mid galing sa mga EG members. They thought it was a full 8 mid, pero hindi pala.
Yeah, sometimes you can't really assume things at this point, no? Mahirap mag-assume, mga kaibigan. Baka masaktan ka lang, and yun na nga. Utilities are out, and it looks like this is gonna be the start of the take here toward the B side, and Refresh knows that everyone is coming for his butt. He's gonna have to play backside right now for his own safety if he does want to survive into the later parts of this round. But after all, the kerfuffle has ended, and we return to some kind of silence. We now have to wait. Just like that, after all that noise, yeah, double up right here actually. And Zello, I'm not sure if he's gonna be overconfident here and actually walk through that spot, but there goes Brazy. Good for one on Zyphon, cutting
Look at
the
Longs, though.
rotation, man. Ah, now they know.
Woo!
No! Solo.
Oh no, look at A main, man. Look at A main. Look at who's behind them. The flanking op. He should scope in malayo pa lang, men. Dapat mag-scope in dito si Longs malayo pa lang para hindi nila marinig. Oh no, he might.
Oh! Disgusting. Disgusting, my friend. And, well, you're taking down the second before the bomb actually blows up. The retake might not come in enough time. And there goes the defuse. Not sure if it's gonna make it. They actually stop it, though. Nice. One round for EG.
That should be a Sprout win, 1000%. Pero I don't know what happened. Dito sa short coverage, not gonna lie. Missing the shot. They already knew na merong tao dito sa my short side. They got the 2 players dito sa side. But they got Longs taking too long to flank.
Yeah, the timing was just off, you know. He knew that they were there. There was no reason for him to actually slow down because I think they actually knew that the flank was gonna be coming in at any second. So
They
he
know
might
where
as
the
well have
upper
just
was.
done it, man.
Hindi na nandun yung upper sa firebox, so that should be just like a push or a bait or something, 100%, kasi the bomb is already taking. Sayang though, para dito sa Sprout. That we're gonna say that a lot, man. That's just the Sprout way of things, no? Sayang yung play na to, sayang yung play na yan. That's just how the proactive game goes. Para dito sa Sprout.
Ooh!
Speaking of sayang, mga sayang
Oh
mid
my
push
God.
dito, and 3 players dead in mid. 3 killed, no one wounded at all. KIA naman po. I think this is just one of those rounds na nasagasaan ka lang, you just have to take the L.
Ano magagawa talaga. 1v5, Wiz. Sorry, yeah, Wiz putting down that bomb. But now, look at what Refresh is holding right now. There's really no point in him actually trying to push this. So just might as well wait in a cheeky corner, play like a rat, and
Might
get
get an
maybe
AK
1 or
too.
2. Yeah, right. Might get the
Maybe.
AK, get the extra credits as well, no, to be able to buy some more guns in the next round. How about your teammates? You know, any kind of help is still help.
And 2 ops to an MP9. By dito na Sprout. That's brutal.
Oh, the irony.
4 to 5. EG kind of coming back dito nga sa ating T side. They're finding some ways getting into this one, but I think this is one of those games talaga that, yeah, the enemy team gets run over, and ayun lang, man cannot save his MP9. Someone screaming their lungs out at 4-5.
Look at this impact from Nielano towards mid, man. This guy is just poison. Wherever he goes, he's able to do so much damage.
Kazakhstani aimers are just built different, man. There's Hobbit, there's Nielan, there's so many of them. Honestly, na can really just turn the tide. There's Buster, there's so many players from that country that can really just be heavy hitters para sa kanilang team. Sprout though, they have these. And Refresh has the USB. He's the modest guy, man. Ayaw niya mag-spend masyado dito.
Tamang thrifty. Wait for the right time to use your money. Oh, kita siya eh. Kita yung ulo mo, kaibigan. Ba't ka nag-peek ng ganon?
You can see that on minimap 100%. Sabi, bakit may red dot yung minimap ko? Oh,
Why is there a
may
question
CCTV.
mark, right?
May CCTV sa ticket booth. Alam mo naman, payday rules, you have to shoot out the CCTV.
Oh? Yeah, no. That was gonna turn into much, but Zello actually getting some impact there. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good round actually. For both teams, you know. EG did get the round, and there was some value.
Next out here, talking trash with the Hello Kitty, or not the Hello Kitty, Powerpuff Girl mousepad.
Yeah, and you know this same guy who actually. Okay, he does get to talk trash because he did get that shot, but I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide.
We're gonna let it slide for now. Ngayon lang. Ngayon lang. Nakatukay si Idol pagbigyan.
Yeah, Chad is so angry at him. You might as well give him some, give him some slack.
Oo nga. As long as you get tier 2, no? You know, the classic line, I got my one.
Yeah. I got mine. Pero this is an interesting setup. Actually, see again towards mid some smokes, and it looks like EG wants to be a lot faster in their take right now as compared to earlier, no? Kasi they did play things very quietly last few rounds, pero Nilan blinded, turns around, and with a 180 will actually get one, but the trades are coming in real fast. Look at this Zyphon, 1 HP, and all across the map, it's just damage for both teams, as now the bump is gonna be going down.
City control, though. For the side of EG, so napakaganda na setup nila dito. They can just play the entirety of the CT here. That means it's gonna be Sprout kind of forced to play the connector side. Medyo cramped pa na space dito. And Wiz is allowed to just play dito sa may triple ban. The smoke is helping him cross so easy para dito sa side of EG. But they have to save these weapons. But there's gonna be one guy trying to prevent that from happening. So, ayun na nga. So just a 1-for-1, tamang save lang from the side of Sprout EG. They get the lead dito sa kanilang T-side, and Sprout starting to struggle dito sa ating game. Ako po, maybe the EG map pick is starting to come in. We're starting to see why they picked the map in the first place. Pero ang ganda na start ng round para dito sa side ng Sprout sana. If they got all the trades dito sa may mid-side, pero Wiz with confidence is a scary guy to go up against, man. Not gonna lie. Kailangan makahanap ng paraan itong Sprout to neutralize itong offer ng EG. Need to find a way to tip this guy. Yun yung objective nila ngayon.
Yeah, really. With the op being such a strong weapon, it also means that there's very little room for error, syempre. And, well, if you're able to prevent that... Oh, man. Oh, no! Yeah, just like that, you are able to move the op out of its optimal position and actually punish them for they're gonna have to let go of that angle. Nice and quiet. Well, that's not quiet, but there's no actual like face-to-face action. That's what I mean by quiet, my friend. It's not quiet on the map. You can hear the utilities coming in from all directions.
Quiet on the info nga. Like, no one's really over pushing. I like what EG is doing here. No, reset muna sila dito sa may mid-side. Resmoke maybe connector if they want to go B. And have Breezy create space dito sa may apartment side. But he gets spotted though. Medyo may clue na dito yung Sprout kung anong gustong gawin dito ng EG. But EG can easily pivot papasok ng A dito. That's how good their setup is. But it has to be hexed. Getting ito yung entry galing sa may pala side natin. Look at the presence all around the map. This default is looking really nice para sa EG.
Yeah, really nice. If they get at least one kill, and there it goes. I think Wiz is going to be starting things off as the rest of the team is now open. Zello with a cheeky angle, however, might be able to create some impact and stop the bomb from going down. Wiz, a good spot just there with Breezy to save his butt, as now the retake has to come in, but the timing is right. Refresh does get Nealan out of the way. The rat is dead, my friend, and Lonks, along with Stare, are making some noise here.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the
No?
shades of yung
What?
Lonks, man. That's the second time we got Stare.
Poor guy.
Ay, poor guy.
Someone's gonna have to talk it out after the game.
Yeah, I mean, the last time na TK si Stare, no? He did start to pop off. Yun nga sa Asian. So maybe that's the buff that he needs. Pero, ayun nga, no? I'm kind of getting the shades ng Ancient dito ng Sprout when they started to kind of misstep dito sa mga ibang rounds natin dito. But at the same time, the default dito ng EG was just too good, no? Parang kino-cover nila lahat ng bases nila. Breezy was making presence dito sa B, doesn't work out. Nakita, naspatan siya dito ni Nealan, tries to get damage, and then merong presence bigla dito sa Palace. So, EG are just all over the place dito. Plus, they have the main anchor point, which is yung mid-side dito, and they can just decide, no? Okay, pas successful dito sa A, daan tayo connector. Pas successful dito sa B, daan tayo short. So, EG default finally working out para sa kanila dito. Hindi ko alam kung bakit nila hindi ginawa ito for the first few rounds, pero they're saving it yata for this one. Oh, si Sponge dito rin sa likod. So I think all the analysts, mas gusto talaga nila like yung POV talaga ng players makita dito, which is understandable, no? Kasi as an analyst, medyo mayabang as the main analyst.
As the main analyst.
Di naman main. Siyempre, I think si Kenoid or si shout out to now from I think he's chilling, he's playing pro na naman, I think. Pero yun nga, if we're looking at it objectively, we never look at yung minimap na okay, merong info yung player na to kasi kita namin sa minimap. No. We are looking from the player POV na yun nga, what info can we get from a certain situation. Parang ganito. Like, 2 flashes, that means there's 2 players in BB side, and that means there's gonna be 2 players sa under, and that means there is gonna be facing 2 players. Parang ganun, man. Like, you know, basic analysis.
Yeah, things you can surmise in a tactical FPS. As now, after cutting the noise, it looks like EG is gonna be leading on towards neither, because they really can't convert more of this into a round just yet. They need to catch somebody off guard, get one more kill, because well, they actually don't know where they want to be looking, because ang nakuha lang nila is stare, wait for the right time to actually strike, but they're gonna have to decide at some point, right? And the utilities are now being set up over here for a site wherein they are lucky because Siphon is actually all alone here. Can be forced to back off as the rest of the EG squad is gonna be claiming that territory.
The 4-man save. The rare 4-man save.
What?
Also known as the young Mineski. Not like this, bro.
Not like this, man.
You know, it is like the good play to do. No? That's the safest play you can do. But it's so lame to see. Not gonna lie. Kasi wala na silang util eh. They don't have any flashes to get into the site. So, next round na lang talaga for that guarantee.
Oh.
But, I don't know, man. Do you really want to go up against the Automatic? This is Automatic's favorite angle. Sa buong mapa.
Now look at that. Gets 2 before he actually disappears off of the face of the earth.
Okay, Hex, man. You're gonna talk so much trash. You're not gonna push that. I would push it. Okay. Oh!
What? No way! Okay. He's converting the smack into actual shots.
You can hear it. Ito yung ironic, no? There's no one else, I think. I think tapos na yata isang match. Let me check. Tapos na yata isang match. So I think it's only them playing dun sa 50 PC setup. So you can hear the echoes in and around the corner. Update. It is Complexity, man. Complexity got through. And they're gonna probably lose to Ents. That's just the Ents fanboy and me talking, to be fair. Pero,
yeah, we gotta rip the boys.
Yeah, of course. I mean, does Complexity have a music kit? Wala. Siyempre wala. Wala silang music kit, pare.
Interesting times right now. EG with an 8-5 lead. Also facing down against Sprout, who is forced actually into an eco round. So, not much to be said at this point, really, unless Sprout gets proactive. But again, kanina ba sila? They become too proactive.
Ooh.
Like that. Oh my
Jesus,
god.
man. That's the offer.
Box is dead.
What?
I don't understand. This round is not how I'm expecting it to go. But hey, 3-2, we take those automatic. Again, our favorite lurker creating impact from the middle of the map.
The major
2v2
winner,
now.
man. For a reason. I mean, yun talaga yung specialty dito ni Automatic, no? Like, just being that parang reliable rock pass on your team. So if ever there's like rounds like this, you can kind of rely on him na, you know, he can actually fix yung round. But still winnable. Para dito sa Sprout, if they hit the shot dito kay Automatic, then it could be something. Great flash.
Oh,
Support gaming.
disgusting. And it's all down to stare, really, with nothing but a pistol in hand. doesn't know where to look. There's two different angles that he has to worry about, and he does get automatic. Oh my god! However, it is Nealan on the other side of that pallet. Man, not at that range. Not at that range.
Alright, so who's behind Sprout? Yeah, Yanko kind of cursing the team. the next level caster curse when the casters nasa likod na mismo.
They're right behind you, man.
Nararamdaman mo na.
They actively curse you, my friend.
Big damage though, galing dito sa side ng Sprout. So maybe this means that EG hindi nila afford yung op sa next round. Yep, they can afford pero they didn't opt in for it. So gusto na yatang gawin dito ng EG is another fast-paced push papuntang A. So as soon as magpa-presence dito si Tim sa B, that means A is gonna get locked in. But Nealan, he doesn't even care about the strat, man. Gusto nila mag-push dito.
Full confidence. Just duck walking his way onto the side. Zello has to find something, but Braze off cam will actually get one to start off action. Right now, let's just spray through all the smoke because there's really no chance yet for our attacking side, our T side to actually translate. But there goes Breezy again. Cheeky angle right here. All he has to do now is wait. And the trades do come in, man. Another round for EG.
10-5, I think. Not gonna lie. After EG, na-realize nila that yung default nila yung pinakamalaking chance nila na makapasok or makakuha ng round talaga. They just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And then, ayun nga, they just started to mix it up a bit, especially dito sa last round, right? It could just be a 1-4. And ayun na nga. 10-5. But I think it's not yet over, man. I think we're gonna see yung true strength ng Sprout dito sa T-side. Judging from how they play. That's not the right score.
Yeah,
alam niyo na guys, you know, sometimes we're gonna... That's not us, bro. That's them.
Yeah, for the record, it's not us. It's not us.
Hindi kami yan. Hindi po kami nagkakamali ni ganyan, sir.
You guys can't blame it on us.
Yes, sir.
Hands off. But hey.
Yes. And there it is. Hall of Heroes. Great view, to say the least. But, yun na nga, there's only 2 squads left dito sa ating 50 PC na setup. Everyone's cleaning up. Parang kang nanood ng sobrang late na movie sa mall. Tapos paglabas mo, nagsasarado na yung mga ano.
Yung may yung naka-map na naka-machine. Yung malaki.
Naka-net na yung mga... Naka-net na yung
mga stalls.
Yung mga stall. Oo. Tapos ngayon, sila na lang talaga natitira dito. The last call, kumbaga. But at the same time, ma'am, kaya nga na sinabi ko, Sprout, I think may kita natin yung tunay na strength nila pagdating sa kanilang T-side dito kasi mas bagay talaga sa T-side yung kanilang gameplay overall, you know, being proactive, being the guy wanting to look for the first move talaga dito sa ating mapa. And I think yung pinakamalaking ginawa lang dito ng PG dito is countering siguro. You know, mas nagiging patient sila kumpara dito sa side ng Sprout. I'm really not a fan ng mga ibang pushes na ginagawa dito ng Sprout kaya na nakikita natin from the underpass side. Kasi yun nga, the risk reward is really not that big. Plus, you're going up against one of the best underpass players na si Automatic. Like parang ang tawag dito parang memorize niya na yung yung buong area na yun in that situation. Parang na-replay niya na sa ulo niya again and again and again.
10,000 times.
Yeah, Cloud9. When he was on Cloud9, yun nga, they played a lot of Mirage. So, ayun nga, he knows how to play that underside. And still, I would say EG with the upper hand dito sa situation natin. Of course, they're on the CD side, so it's for them to lose. Pero ayun nga, kung hindi magiging smart dito yung EG, then definitely susceptible sila dito sa ating second half. But I think, yun nga, if they just play their normal default, siguro if they do get some aggressive kills from time to time, you know, play that normal CT side no dito sa Mirage, then definitely pwede sila makakagawa dito. Kasi it really is more on dito sa heroic, no? Or not heroic. God damn it, Sprout. Magkakamali dito. It really is on Sprout, no? Na pag nagkamali talaga sila, they're just gonna punished sa side agad.
Yeah. A little bit of overconfidence yata. I don't know if it's because they won that first map, pero they keep getting punished for those unnecessary pushes. And, you know, sometimes you just need to hunker down. wait for the right time to strike because well, if you don't have the information, why push right into it, right? This isn't the other time.
Mike, he was just reassuring. Everything's going
That's true.
fine. Just
We
look out
counter
for these
straight
little
in this one.
details.
And we see two randos talking dito sa ating screen. We have no idea what they're talking about.
We don't hear a single thing, but we do see the trophy.
And you know, Sponge, Sprout, they can probably win this game, no problem at all. I mean, they just have to do the pushing and everything, no problem. I cannot do
Very
this.
default heavy over to Scrawny and Launders now to bring
Very
it to second
default
half.
heavy, eh? Thank you, brava. Thank you, brava. Nor, we cannot hear you, bro.
And we heard him just as he was about to end his spiel, man.
Great analysis by Yanko.
Yes, thank you so much for your service, good friend. But now we are looking at our second half. Like you said, time for Sprout to show us what they're made of because they are like that. Just like that. The aggression all through mid, man. Disgusting.
Ito talaga yung tunay na disgusting behavior. They're just sitting sa ticket booth waiting for any pushers.
Oh!
Yeah, that's how you punish Sprout, man.
Yep.
That's how you punish Sprout. It's not different dito sa...
They see Rage's head.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the bear trap. It's the bear trap strat.
Wait for the trap to snap because you know exactly when it's going to happen. 3v1 and now it's all in Refresh's hands, which basically
Refresh on
doesn't
V5,
have much
part
to
2.
do, man. Huh?
I've
I
seen
think
it.
if he does this, I'm gonna give away Gcash.
Ah,
Okay.
buti na lang.
Buti na lang my wallet is safe, man.
I thought you looked at your, kala ko tinignan mo yung GF mo for a second, like, oh no. This is not a good bet for both of us.
Wait.
If I'm a betting man, you have like a 10% chance of getting that 1v5 galing kay Refresh. Pero, this is a good read, no? Galing sa side ng EG, pare, no? Nag-super passive lang sila. They're just like, okay, maghanap tayo ng spot dito sa mapa, create crossfires dito sa may CT, just have someone hold dito sa may border hole, B-side crossfire dalawa dito. And, tignan mo naman, Sprout, they just walk into the trap, man. Kagaya na sinabi ko.
Yep, and let's say, yeah, yun nga, no? Mukhang EG did expect the push from Sprout, and what is this? What am I looking at, man? It's like Optimus
gaming.
Prime. The Optimum Pride kaibigan. Andyan lang siya nag-aantay. Waiting for the time to pull the trigger.
Not gonna push this, bro.
They're just gonna. I don't know if this counts as giving away the round, but well, they're out of patience now, and looks like they're gonna push all 4 of them with. Oh God, what is going on?
Yeah, pwede na gamitan actually as like a mini timeout. Just talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, looks like they needed to well, because EG did read into it. They need to rethink their life decisions. Dramatic, right there. Refresh is out. And X is gonna be expecting more over here. More presence. 1, 2, and 3. Lining them up just like that, man.
It is 12-5 and pretty fast affair galing dito sa side the EG, but now the next 3 round, or not the next 3 rounds, the next 2 rounds are gonna decide kung ano talaga ang tunay na fate dito ng ating Sprout squad. Evil Geniuses, wala pa silang AWP, so the Zoom Banger is not yet in effect for that middle area. Titignan pa natin kung anong pwedeng gawin dito ni Wiz, who so far is part of the top frag squad. Kasama niya dito si Automatic, doing a great job this game so far. Para naman sa kabila, some of the players who were top fragging kind of slowed down dito sa map number 2 natin, like Lox. Lox is 9 and 12. Nako, not a good sign.
Yeah, not a good sign. Kasi, well, lots of impact did come out of Lonks in the last game as well as Zello. But yeah, they are. I don't know if they're feeling cold. I don't know if the compound has AC either. So what does that matter, right?
My brother, they're in Denmark, bro. I don't think
Exactly. No. I mean AC, like the heat, up the. Yeah.
What if sinadya nila, they just turn off
They
the
just
heating,
turn
then
off
Danish
the-
advantage.
Oh, thick
Maybe they
skin
turned up the
coming
heat.
in.
They turned down the heat right now, I think.
Disgusting, man. Sprout now Finally about to get around, I think. Oh my god, the Wiz.
No,
Stop saving his tracks.
Alright.
Right?
That's a one Sagasa round each. Tig-isa na sila dito, okay? 12-6. And kagaya nga na sinabi ko, that could have been the round that could decide yung momentum dito ng Sprout for the rest of the game. Pero good thing nandito si Zello. I think it's Zello's time to carry actually dito sa ating game despite being the upper. I think Zello should stay your rifle dito sa T-side. I do not think na i-risk na dito yung AWP. I think habang mainit pa siya dito sa kanyang AK-47, he should just stick with it.
Yeah, and with EG actually being on their eco round, this is definitely the time to capitalize off of that with full aggression in the rifles in your hands. No? Pero utility is now being spent here towards the mid side. Just really waiting for something to happen, honestly, at this point, because EG, I think, have no incentive to push. Zero.
Yeah, neither does Sprout, that's for sure. Pero
Oh,
I think Lonks, if you see Nielan here,
I
gets
swear.
crosshair placement.
Ah.
Nice, man. That's A site. That is A site wide open. Sprout. I'm not knocking it just yet. No? That's why I'm like di ko pa nininail itong EG na sa kanila na yung game na to kasi yun nga. You saw what happened last game, man.
we
You
did.
saw what happened last game. Sprout with rock solid mental. I think Refresh as the IGL, he's siguro sinasabi nila talaga sa kanyang teammates like, guys, it's not yet 16. Let's get this dub.
Tama.
Pwede pa talaga.
Not over till the fat lady sings, man. And it looks like EG is going for a very late attempt at exit frags. I don't understand what's going on here because they're running out of
I
time.
think Breezy should run the other direction.
Yeah, no. No.
Warm it up. They're gonna warm it up. That's bad. I mean, he even got yung spray dun sa may under Palace guy, which is insane. Na he was still mid spray and then he still got the headshot. Very nice. I think Sprout's gonna be on point for the next few rounds. They have to watch out dito kay Stair, no? Stair is also one of those dudes that can really just start to pop off if he doesn't get PK'd by his teammate.
He doesn't. That's an important matter, man. Stair has to stay alive.
Ayun nga. Stair, ayun na nga. He's looking for something, man. He's hungry for blood. Oh my god, the RNG.
Oh no! Not like this, man. Also, there's someone inside. That's smoke.
You thought Long's got all of that, pero si Zyphon pala. Clickbait gaming.
I've been lied to. Never have I ever expected this kind of thing to happen. Well,
Grabe. I mean, yeah. I kind of called it, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
After what I saw dun the guy Stair sa last round, I'm like, yeah, 100% he's gonna run into A or something, run into somewhere. Or like entry. Which is nice, man. Stair is one of those guys that you really have to worry about. Kagaya nga na sinabi ko. Spray, control, oh yun lang. Zyphon
No
kinda
way.
choking it.
Okay,
Oh, they got it.
okay.
We secured it. Medyo kinabahan dito ang ating Sprout squad, but I think the mental is still rock solid. And yun na nga.
Yeah.
Is NA gonna do the NA?
For those new fans out there, Mr. Sneaky, what is an NA?
We just straight up choke the map. The
Yeah.
NA special.
The words are out of
the
the words are out of your mouth, not mine.
That's fine. I've been saying this for a while now, for like so many events already, and I've been right 90% of the time. Pero yun na nga. It's not bad, man. Yeah, Stair has to heat up. So might as well just have him throw him dun sa Thunderdome dito sa may midside natin.
Ooh.
There it is. Niela na lang.
Again, our favorite rat being himself, you know?
Yes, sir. Napaka two-sided ng EG. We have Kuya Kayonte. And then we have our favorite rat. And then there's Hex.
And then there's 6.
Oh, it's automatic. Automatic, bro. No one, pansin ko ano, no one can really hate automatic, man. Major winner. One of the main reasons why NA has a major in the first place. Itong si automatic. And, oh, there it is.
There it is.
12 to 9, ayan na. Ayan na. This is,
Habol.
pwede maging problema to. Mental could be kind of sinking dito sa may EG side. There it is. We see some highlights galing dito sa first half natin. Wiz was kind of popping off, pero medyo he's getting a bit quiet, no? Medyo tumatahimik siya dito sa second half, Paris, which is surprising kasi usually pagdating sa Mirage, yung AWP talaga yung nagpa-flourish para dito sa mid control and or mag-anchor ng A or B pero hindi talaga siya makahanap ng kahit ano dito, which could be falling into the plan of Sprout, no, na they're kind of icing itong si Wiz by making plays na sobrang hirap para sa mga AWP players.
Yeah, looks like they might actually be aware of what they're planning to do, and making them wait in the dust and actually force him into a situation that he has to go into a retake. Well, the AWP is not a good gun for that kind of situation. Ayan na nga.
What a
Wiz
spot by Zyphon.
targeted, man. They know exactly where he's gonna be. They just want to get rid of him.
Yun nga, that's a god bait, man. You saw, nakita mo, okay, I'm gonna point it out later, but okay, the round's over. But I'm gonna point it out na, ayun nga, you can molly itong A main, pero merong spot dun sa A main that you can just climb up on, dun sa ledge. So if magti-ticket box yung isang player, kagaya ng ginawa ng Sprout dun exactly, you can bait someone galing sa connector side, you know, jiggle pick mo lang, like, bulagay mo yung upper, and then syempre the upper, first instinct is gonna shoot insta-peek galing dito sa A main side. And that's what they're doing, man. Ina-ice nila si Wiz. They're throwing the entire ice pack, the entire freezer.
Ooh.
Dito kay Wiz, Kuya Kayonte, man. As much as we love you, bro, this could be the comeback galing dito sa side ng Sprout, which is masterfully played. Grabe, napaka 5-hit. It's like a analyst's wet dream siguro, pwede mo sabihin.
Yeah, just a lot of impact, really. But, well, at that point, when you are 1 against 4 and the time is running out, you're not even close to the bomb, then nothing you can do other than stay alive. But he failed at even that, so unfortunate here. And that actually, that last round will be forcing EG into another eco. Not gonna translate into another round unless, I don't know, maybe lurking kill from Nealand here and there to maybe steal it away, but this is pretty much secured for Sprout to catch up. And yeah, EG's really looking cold at this point.
Yeah. Shades of the ancient game, man. Ito na nga yung sinasabi ko. Ancient could be a pretty bad memory, pero inuulit eh. Umuulit-ulit yung nangyayari sa kanila dito. They're starting to lose control dito sa ating game. Only like key members galing dito sa side ng EG is gonna try to attempt to save itong game para sa kanila dito. Which is gonna be, it really depends, no? Kung if it's either Breezy or itong si Wiz. But Wiz has been kinda cold dito sa mga ibang games natin.
Yeah, the last few rounds have been very quiet for Wiz, and it's actually unfortunate. He went from being the highlight to now at this point just being mentioned in as if he's an old memory, you know. He totally forgot about how he's able to play this. But it looks like Sprout, really effective use of utility here, is going to be taking the A site. Little do they know that the entire, well, not the entire, but 4 out of 5 players from the EG squad are actually waiting for them to plant. To go ahead and try this quick retake, which will be shut down by Zello.
Yep. Zyphon needs to be careful, pero nandito naman si Zello. Yup. Click. Yeah, I mean, what can you do if you're EG here, pre? I think Sprout's the perfect example, no, na playing the long con can really benefit your team. Like, just playing the long game, even to FPS, like, sometimes you just gotta play the late.
Let's go. Fucking nice.
Push it into the late game, you know.
Yeah.
Whoever
It's not
started
a
out
Dota
hot.
exclusive, my friend.
Yes, sir.
way. We can go 6 items in this game as well, pero we go 6 utility instead. Even though that's not possible, na yun nga. Just the funny little anecdote siguro. Pero Sprout, I don't like Zelo buying the op here, not gonna lie. Feeling ko they should stick to the rifles muna habang mabilis pa yung pace nila dito. Pero I think this is just to help itong mid-side nila so they can get quicker control. But still, if they start to push itong mga side natin, Zelo can just slow them down here. Pero yeah, Snare's not gonna let them slow down, bro.
Yeah, they're not gonna let it happen. And Breezy actually,
Oh no, Hext, he didn't hear it.
hang on, he doesn't know. Side
busy.
is ah. Man, sometimes it is well deserved to get some flack from both.
Ito na yung
Deserve pare.
DASURV.
DASURV. Add a little
Ay.
E in there for extra measure.
Pero ito like they don't like itong si Hext, but they do like si KDN. Honestly, every time na si KDN or Apex comes on, like they're just like, hey, good noise.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
kasi like it's a difference, so may impact. And even if like negative KD si KDN or si Apex, they're the IGLs, man. I mean, they make impact outside of the guns. Pero yun na nga. Refresh playing like an IGL. Oh my god. Wide swing galing dito kay Long. He just...
Boom. We are now equalized, man.
And most
12 to 12.
loud or ano yun, least toxic Danish.
This
Refresh.
toxic Danish.
Nice, good job. Fist bump.
Good job. Good round, good half.
Dude, Sprout needs... Parang kailangan na Sprout. They need like an energy guy.
Yeah, dude, they're
Siguro
so quiet, right?
Yung coach ng Vitality or si Zonic, yung the coach ng Astralis dati, the guy's like the loudest coach ever. Kahit sobrang tahimik ng team mo, marinig mo like, nice! From like across the room. Solid.
Across the stadium, right? Above even the crowd. Look at this angle from Zello. You see a shadow, you shoot at it, and you get the kill. If he's able to translate that, right? But this is gonna be an interesting take. It's a little bit of a different look from the last few rounds because now they are gonna be throwing everything they can over here towards mid, and there goes the timing from Hex and automatic.
Feeling ko direct automatic to liquid na to eh. After ng event na to, not gonna lie. Feeling ko lang. Ayun na nga. Wala na. I'm not an OC believer, my friend. Not gonna lie. Medyo ano yung tropa natin dito.
Ooh!
Oh, that's one. Yun na nga, Wiz. One of the 20 wits variants.
What is it, 20? Man!
Merong wits, Wiz, OC. Sino pa? I forgot. There na nga. Sa NKT, I think, sa XIGN. The only Korean left in Counter-Strike Global Offensive kasi nagsilipatan na. Actually, I was talking to si XIGN actually. Kasi hindi nyo alam guys yung Team NKT, one of the Southeast Asian teams na pinapatakbo ni Baby Boy. Shout out to Baby Boy, of course. The CS legend. And of course, one of the old teammates ni Boss Dubstep and sina Boss Dispenser. I was talking to XIGN actually. I was like, why have you not made the switch yet? Tapos sinabi niya daw na I'm too old for the kabilang breakdown. Yun nga, hindi na daw maisip na like just like a flying Korean. Tapos may apoy.
Tapos may explosive Brazilian.
Daming nangyayari, man. He'd rather just play the good old reliable.
Yeah, I remember watching this clip of Simple getting peppered with utilities from the other one. That was so funny. He was like, "What is this wolf?
What is going on?" Ay.
And I don't blame him too, man. When you're new to that other game, it's it's weird as hell.
Parang sinabi ni XIGN basically, guys, is reject modernity, embrace tradition.
Embrace tradition, correct.
Ay. I like both games, not gonna lie, pero
Yeah,
the other game
they both
stresses
have
me
their
out.
time.
Pero this game stresses me out as well. It's like this, man. Refresh is stressed out. Oh, that's
Oh.
fine. That's a trade. This is a good angle. Yun lang. I think they're anticipating may flash na parating dito sa mid side, but I think EG might be overcommitting masyado dito sa mid. They have to be careful. And look at how exposed A is, man. Walang tao sa city, oh.
Unfortunately, wala talagang may alam kung ano nangyayari, no? And well, this just happens to be
These smokes are perfect.
it's like the setup's there and it's time for them to actually go in. There it goes. Longs,
no.
man.
Yun talaga. It's long since there, no? Para dito sa Sprout. Like, it's either him or si Stair. Or Stair dies to Longs. Parang ano, that's like a power move galing dito kay Longstone. Like, you know, Stair, you only die to me, not the enemy. It's not allowed. Oh. Knife?
Knife?
Gripo mo, dali.
Please.
Gripo mo,
Please.
idol.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. He's out of time.
Oh,
Okay,
yun lang.
okay.
Stair kind of committing too much there.
I don't know if the defuse is gonna make it, though. Maybe? Yeah, he makes it.
Just barely. 0.1. I don't think hindi pa yata nag-take over. So 13-13. And once again, Filipino saving it. We're taking full credit.
Yes, we are taking full credit. Pinoy pride, even though it's like 1/16 Filipino, man.
No, this man is a solid half, and you can see it.
Yes, sir, you know it.
He still has that Coyote in him.
But
Mo,
hey,
like if pag nakita nyo si like Breezy, bro, you would not assume na this guy is Phil Am. He's not feeling Phil Am, that's for sure. He's not.
he doesn't feel like
It's not
it either.
YN or Death, man. If you know that reference, shout out to you.
Interesting though. 13-13. EG, just as Sprout is able to take the lead, they do want to take it back. But it remains to be seen whether or not they're gonna be able to reclaim that, especially since Sprout has been so successful into the late game, actually. No? There goes Lonks. That's gonna be a huge pickup for EG, especially since he has been generating so much impact in the last few rounds. Raising with a good spot. Oh!
What?
What? How did he get there?
How did Zyphon get to bench? What?
I don't
need
know.
a scientific explanation kung paano siya
Somebody like rewind time so we
where's
can
the time zone?
understand.
nakarating doon?
I just pause.
This is all Sprout na, I think.
Yeah, looks like it actually. 2v3 retake, Nealan in a bad spot as well. They don't have any kind of control over B side, so there's really not much they can do.
Si Zyphon parang nag-materialize dito sa bench.
Yeah, right? Parang siya nag-teleport. Like somebody, I don't know.
Instant transmission to bench. Zyphon can push that. And of course, classic Zyphon move. He has 8-9, bro. Wala nang problema sa kanya dito. Look at the money for EG.
Yep.
Inflation is real, but that should be backwards. He should have more money, but less value. 13-14, pare. Can't say we saw it coming, no?
Not really, no. We actually thought it was gonna be.
I'm gonna replay the.
I need to see like how he got to that point, man. Interesting to say the least.
So no one was playing bench. Walang naka-bench. So it
Zero,
was a
walang
2B
nakabantay.
short stack. So ang ginawa dito ng Sprout, nag-molly diba dito sa apartments? This ran through the molly. Tinakbo na lang nila yung molly, bro. Giga Chad.
Just
Firewalking.
Take the heat, man. Take the heat. Push in any kind of advantage, right? Even if it's just a positional advantage, will count for
Masyado
something.
yata silang busy dito sa B short, no? Na hindi na napansin si Zyphon nasa bench na. That's one of the better positions dito sa B side. Big mistake galing sa EG.
Oh, Lord.
Favorite spot ni Zyphon.
Yeah, man. Our favorite rat is now dead.
No. Refresh is back. That's the old refresh push.
Typhon here. Wait for it. Automatic, however. Just better with it, man. I don't know how this is turning into just a shooting gallery for Sprout right now.
Listen. I have RV saluting. NA, thank you for your service. But goddamn, Breezy needs to get to Team Liquid or something, man. Say, this is a sinking ship. They have 10. Ilan, di ba? They have like 3 teams. Tatlo yung teams nila. That, if you guys don't know, EG has 3 CS teams. So there's EG CSGO, and then there's EG White, and there's EG... Ano yung isa? Black? EG Black yata yung isa. So,
I can't even keep track anymore, man.
Yeah.
We were talking about this in the van the other day with a friend, and they were like, hey, they can have...
they changed the rules actually now.
Yeah.
I think with IEM na you can have like so many teams kahit isang org lang. But knowing yung mga players dun sa org, they're not gonna probably like sandbag or anything kasi gutom sila manalo eh.
Yeah.
Hunger to win, man. You can see it.
And a win is a win no matter how you take it. And look at this. We've been so busy talking about whatever it was you were talking about. Sprout is actually on match point right now. If they take this round, then they have
Can't say we
actually
expected
secured
it, bro,
moving
but,
forward. Man.
You know, NA doing NA things once again.
Yeah. NA for nearest airport, my friend. Cheeky pusher from Sarah, actually. There you go.
Bro. That's a GG if I've ever seen one.
Yep, they're just falling. It's gonna be the end, I think, soon.
Thank you, Sprout. My schedule is not that bad.
Ah, yes.
I can now... Oh yeah, first ride. Okay. 4:30 pala yung first ride sa LRT na nakalimutan.
Is it 4:30 ba?
It's 4:30 a.m. So, okay, makakaabot pa ako before rush hour. Thank you, Sprout, for that very, very cool handshake. Wiz and Hexed, quiet as a library.
Nothing to do now.
Bozo
Take
dies
the trash
first.
talk, man. Rest in peace, my friend.
Rest in peace. As you say, pagkasama ko si Dropout, rest in peace, Bozo.
Rest in peace, Bozo. Deserve ang talo, and it looks like Hexed is gonna be dunked on by the rest of chat for the next few minutes.
Ayan na. Pour it in na, mga kaibigan.
You asked
ang
for
lahat
it.
ng friendly messages nyo para dito kay Mr. Hex. Pero ayun na nga, at the end of the story, para dito sa the evil geniuses, they go home and Sprout move on. It's round 2 ng ating lower bracket para EG. Kami pang kailangan na i-improve dito. Tim, need to leave for automatic. Team Liquid, man. Team Liquid, bro. It's looking interesting. One guy's kind of running it to Liquid. You could be that guy. You could be that improver. Pero yeah, I mean dude, I'm just happy na every time Sprout wins, bro. This is the team that you just have to cheer for. Wholesome talaga yung team na to. Oh, there's an interview.
Touch on this Mirage. We were looking at this on the desk. We were thinking, would you maybe go for the overpass and more strengthen it? Your Mirage has been shaky. You also have some confidence. It started off really well. So what went missing?
Yo, turn down the
I mean, they just played really fast on CT or on T, sorry, and we didn't have any answers for it. We tried a few different things, but it just didn't pan out. So we're just gonna have to, review the game and see what we could have done differently.
And in terms of just EG's journey, right? You come straight off a blast. You come into this. We saw a better looking EG for sure, but we're still not seeing these results come through. What is going on inside this team right now?
I'm not sure. I think we're still just, even though we only made one change, I feel like, we switched a lot of roles. Me personally, I played horribly this event, and I'm playing a lot of new roles, so I just need to get better at them. There's no real excuse for that. I also think that in the first game against Fnatic, we really didn't play our game at all. And
I'm looking for a team.
Yeah,
I'm a free agent.
We just didn't play to our potential.
And for me, when I look at you guys, though, when we see you fired up, when we see you getting ahead, it's all good. But when things start to turn around, the energy drops. Who can be the team member to put you guys back into moments like that?
That's definitely Hexed over there. He's
Hell
definitely our source of energy, I would say, positive energy, and yeah, he's definitely the guy that's gonna bring us back in those moments when maybe we're mentally out of it.
But this time around, not there, wasn't working.
this time around, even though we lost, happy about our performance. I felt like we played more of our game than we did in the first game, even though obviously we wish we would have gotten a better result, but I think we can learn a lot from this match, whereas in the Fnatic game, I think that we didn't play our game, and it's hard to learn when, we're just not playing normally.
Well, hopefully we'll see you back stronger next time, Automatic. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.
Yep. See you in Liquid, brother. But there it is. Sprout. Everyone, yun nga. Everyone's happy when Sprout succeeds, man. Because everyone wants to see Refresh succeed. The guy is too wholesome na hindi siya, i-cheer on to. Sana talaga malayo marating dito ng ating Sprout team. Problema nga lang, they're up against one of the deadliest young cores dito sa ating CIS region, of course, Team Spirit. So that's gonna be a series to look out for. I think that is tomorrow. Wala yata ako bukas kasi I think ilang hours na lang ba? 24 hours na lang natitira sa aking 48-hour workday. Pero yun na nga, malaking pahinga para sa akin bukas. I think si Josh, wait lang, check natin yung sked. Actually, meron na pala tayong sked dito. So para malaman nyo guys kung si Kian, ayun na nga.
Kian the Panda,
Kian the Panda. Siya na nga ang susunod dito, guys. Guys, of course, be friendly sa mga bagong casters natin kasi, we want to be as welcoming as possible, and of course, the more casters we have, the better culture overall na pwede makuha natin dito sa Focus Fire. And of course, it's my baby, guys. Take care of my baby. And talaga, mga ganun talaga, yung mga bagong casters. That's parang a mini project between me and Focus Fire. But yeah, it's a fun time, man, with Duswave. Make sure you check out his socials. Duswave casts on Facebook, Twitch, on Twitter. This guy streams more than me sa Twitch, that's for sure. And he has a lot more time. And make sure to check out yung mga content. Yeah, that's for sure. He has a lot going on. Para naman sa akin, Sticky Frog casts on Facebook, Twitch, and on Twitter. I'm more on Twitter. If you want the hottest takes, make sure to follow yung Twitter ko at the end. And yun na nga, direct pa di ba natin i-thank yung isang sponsor dyan. Ayun. So, yun na nga. Salamat sa sponsor, of course, to PonWX, the Armory, Focus Fire. At the end of the day, 747 Live, our new sponsor. Let's go. New sponsors, congratulations. Then dito sa Kuya Nick squad natin, we have a new partner. And of course, guys, the more sponsors na meron tayo dito, the more that we can up the production, and the more casters we can drag in. And titignan ko pa kung sino yung pwede kong lasunin dun sa may Dota side natin kasi I think we have at least 4 from the kabilang bang. Kailangan ko i-balance out siguro kung makikita natin dito. Pero yun na nga, that is it. Congratulations to Sprout once again. We are always happy when Refresh succeeds. So, yun na nga. See you in tomorrow's last. Ito na yung pinaka-last sa play-ins, no, Derek?
Yeah, last is tomorrow.
So, this is the last of play-ins. Oh, this is getting real spicy. So, group stage na tayo after tomorrow's game. So make sure you tune in, like on the Facebook page, subscribe doon nga sa ating YouTube. We have already reached 22.7k subscribers. So go by the end of 2023, hopefully makaabot tayo ng 30k. So keep supporting Focus Fire Gaming, of course. So guys, we'll see you next time.